All right, we are live. Welcome back to the KnivesFAST channel. No, I didn't. I did not knife the keyboard. I just have had a lot going on this evening, so just running behind, getting everything together, and trying to make sure I don't, forget something. So that's how it goes. But Jason Brown's in here, addicted to knives. Jay, and man, there are 26 people. Andrew Hubbard, Sinister Knife. Tree Stabbing, Troy David Iverson, Gon's Reviews, Marcos Gamma. Man, Mike Curtis is in here. I saw Mike. I saw Lone Wolf. Freak Show, J Leprogoblicon, Byron Kennedy. Man, I don't want to miss anybody, guys. David Iverson, JN. I said that. I think that's everybody I've seen, but more will be coming in. Let's see. Making sure. Louie, hello. All right, who am I missing, guys? Sharp Thoughts is here. Paper Tiger, hello. Good to see everybody. Welcome. And now I got people asking me questions. Hang on half a second. This is one I have to answer. All right, so guys, what we're doing tonight is KFLive number 54. I have 0 notes on the pad of paper over here because, like I said, it was one of those nights, so everything is behind. So I will not be referring to the piece of paper because there's nothing on it. Tim S. is here. Hey, Tim S. Hey, Big Cheese. What is up? Quillen is here. All right, who else? Rusty. Hey, buddy. G-Ball. What's up? Good to see you guys. The Knife Nut. Hello, sir. Gorilla. What's up? Missed last week with no internet. Oh, no. You were visiting the in-laws in Floyd last week. Okay, I see. Grumpy Grunt is here. Scott N. Paul Bessemer. Hello. Tim B. Hey, Kevin Campbell, what is up? Good to, man, a live 35 people in here. This is crazy. So what we're going to do is we're going to shoot the breeze here for a few, and then at 8 o'clock or so, Kevin Lefty EDC is going to join, and then somewhere in the between 9:30, Colin from CM Knife Design is going to join us as well. Hey, Bill. Hey. Good to see you. Will B. Hello, sir. And I'm trying to make sure I'm not missing anybody, guys. Please don't be upset if I miss you because it is just the chat is just going boom, boom, boom like that. So just like that. Did you get that? Boom, boom, boom. Michael Morgan, be right back. I say hi to him right when he says be right back. That always works. Okay, Tim. Tim is always our man on the street for sales. And Tim says, White Mountain just added about 15 more knives to the blowout sale. Some good deals. Thank you for letting us know. I know Keith is in here too. Keith the Knife Freak, you're here. I'm working on convincing my family I still need a huge kukri to chop down the weeds and small trees in the backyard. Don't convince them, man. Just go use it. No, I'm just kidding. Of course you need a kukri for that. That is hilarious. That's the perfect tool. I was out with my machete in the backyard on Saturday. Hey, Andrew, what is up? I hope everybody had a good day. Very, very much so. So we're going to talk about this knife that I've got to unfortunately send out tomorrow. We're going to talk about the Divo Stout, and we're going to talk about just stuff. And hopefully we'll keep it PG, but, it's Kevin. So I apologize in advance for anything above a PG rating that comes out of the channel tonight. The views or words expressed by the guests on this program are not necessarily the views or words that would be expressed by the host. There's your old school disclaimer. Oh, goodness. Hey, Jared White. Oh, man. I hope you guys can hear me. I think so. Yeah, it looks that way. Dun, dun, dun. Very, very good. So it's good to have each and every one of you here. There are already 38 here. So tell you what, we got 8 minutes before Kevin's supposed to show up. So let's go ahead and brace ourselves and try to do the pocket check. Now I am going to make, yeah, it's cool. So I am going to do, so go ahead and start dropping your pocket check. I'm going to do something just slightly different, guys. I usually try to put your pocket check up here on the screen at the lower, and that's what's kind of throwing me off to keep up with it. So we're going to try just reading them like everybody else does. And, you know, I'll try to put your comments up down the road and things like that. All right, Byron Kennedy, hello. All right, so what's everybody carrying? Vernie, hello. Golly, I like that. Golly. Okay, Rusty's got a SMKW, same one, the Benchmade bug out at CPM M4 and via Victorinox. Oh, they're still jumping. It doesn't matter what I do. CPM M4 and Victorinox Pioneer X. Andrew Hobbert has the Mini Freak and the SBD Mini Tempest. If you got that gold one, Andrew, I don't remember what you have. Elmex Blur for J. Leper Goblicon. That sounds kind of cool. It's a Kershaw Blur, I would guess. ProTech Warney Malibu for Knife Nut. Very nice. Spider Coast Chaparral Sun and Moon and Alox Cadet for Gorilla. The new Deca Sub Zero and MagnaCut for D2. Awesome, awesome. Finch Harvester Case Peanut and Classic SD for Mike Curtis. Kaiser Original in Gunmetal and the Vero Axon for Jared. Very nice, Jared. Spider Coast Smock for Experience Precision. Hello, sir. I don't think I said hello to you, so now I have. Unauthorized rebroadcast of the live must express written consent of Major League Baseball. Major League KnivesFAST. There you go, Scott N. Sorry, it jumped. Bill's got a left avant. Fooey on Yui. Oh, no. Very good. Very good. Let's see. Addicted's got the Demco Machine Ground 15. MG15. Is that what that is? Tucson TS16 Kaiser Deadpool. Very cool. Let's see. Who is that being all nice and stuff? It jumps. Sharp Thoughts. Very cool of you to be so nice. Rod Geronimo. Hello, sir. He has a Elo Knives. Elo Knifeys? Oh, Elo Knifeys. I got it. Wow. A Banter and a Kaiser T1. Yeah, I'm losing it. It's been a day. Arcfoot Slimfoot Auto. Gift from Mattis Faction. Whoa, Jason Brown. Very cool. OD Green GEC Bullnose and a Forest Tank. Very cool. Concept Main Street for Neil Drake. Hey, Neil. Will B's got the PM2 DLC blade with stonewashed Flytanium scales and a jumping screen. Lynch Northwest Clip, Civivi Cogent, and Concept Pre-to-tout. I think that's how you say that. Benchmade Grizzly Ridge for Paul Bessemer. Civivi Pintail, very cool for Quillen. Jacob Vermet, hello. Yo, yo, yo. Okay, I can't see who that is, so I'm going to have to push it because, nope, it messed up. All right. Why does it do that to me? Okay, Keith is back, and he has the Waypoint, the Quad Carry Waypoint in the pocket today. Lone Wolf's got the Chavez Street Tanto, the Penguin, and the Lynch Northwest Pry Bar. Very, very cool. Native Chief Rex 45, Little Native S90V, and SE Azula S35VN for Grumpy. Kaiser Beglider 2. I love that thing, Troy. And my SE Azula 2. There's a lot of Azulas. Kubi Raven. Oh, don't jump. Don't jump. Don't jump, guys. All right, where did it go? I've lost it. Kubi Raven and QSP Penguin for Sharp Thoughts. Pena X Series Apache Kickstop, Deca Sub-Zero, very cool. Victorinox Trash Panda, and Olight i3T in blue for Tim B. Little Ritter Hogue for Scott N, the small one. PM2 Para 3, Forest SLR Hank, and Lancelot Wallet for Gon's Reviews. Very awesome. Let's see. Interface and Smooth Titanium Baby Dem Bowie for Sinister. Very cool. Today's swap out was the USA made Kershaw Launch 6. Oh, man. And not much else new, says JN. ZT0308 for David Iverson. And it jumped. Why does it do this to me? Somebody tell me. Benchmade Proper, Hinderer, Investigator Pin, Leatherman Skeletool CX, Olight I1R Pro, Olight I1R Titanium, and Paisley Hank from Forest Hanks. Very cool for David Iverson. Tim S. Olight Warrior Mini 2, Baton 3, O-Knife Splint, and O-Knife Parrot, and the Olight O-Pin Pro. And those were all for Tim S. Very cool, Tim. Andrew Hubbard has the regular carbon fiber and satin. Oh, okay, that's in the Mini Tempest. Very cool. Thank you for sharing that. ENG, hello, sir. You got the ZT0640. All right, freak show. Here we go. Leon Ma Field Duty EDC bug out with rock scale design, titanium scales, triple R one arm knife, Forest SLR Hank, Olight Warrior Mini 2 Leatherman Charge. Don't jump on me while I'm trying to make it. Plus, luggage on her notebook and multiple tactile turn pins. Okay, I'm totally out of breath. That is super cool. Buck Monday, 4-inch Woodsman 102 fixed and 112 Ranger lockback folder for Byron Kennedy. Man, I wish this would stop jumping. K-Bar Dozer, Olight IR2 for Dwayne Letterman. Very, very cool. Lefty's coming. I see him actually over here. I'll get to him in just a second. Kevin Campbell's got the Giant Mouse Ace Nimbus. Almost done with that 30-day challenge. Yeah, very cool. Yeah, the Slimfoot is a beautiful, nice Benchmade Anthem for Manny Z. I got one of those on me today. We'll see it in a minute. Paper Tiger, Protect Malibu, and Runt 5. The laws are changing on July 1st, JN. July 1st in Virginia, it will be legal to carry autos. All right, guys, I'm going to – oh, wait a minute. I almost missed one. G-Ball says LUDT and Ultratech today to work carrying my new – Boy Gavco Nurse and the Erica Oaks Lynx, both through Drop and We. Very cool, very cool. All right, I think I've missed some, but here's what we're going to do. I'm going to skip, guys, because it is jumping everywhere. So if I missed yours, please put it back up. And in the meantime, we're going to admit this crazy guy over here. Chat. Everybody go to Mr. Lefty.
What's going on?
And the answer is Colin was in the air today, Lefty, and he said he would be late coming in.
Okay. All right. Well, when I talked to him, he said he was going to see how he felt after flying and everything. But,
gotcha. Yep. And that's fine.
Yeah.
How's Kevin doing?
I can speak for him.
Tim B wants to know how you're doing.
I'm good, Tim. Thanks, man. Hope everybody's doing well.
Yeah, he shaved the beard again. I don't know
what's
up
with that. Yeah, I shaved it last night. Man, I have like an old man beard. It's like has gray in it. It's white. Like
shaved and no glasses. Who is this guy?
Once in a while.
Shaved and no glasses. Who is this guy?
Yeah,
we don't know.
No, they're right here. I'm just sweaty right now, so they're just gonna fog and it annoys me. So I'm gonna wait till I cool down a little bit.
All right, so let's go through what I had in the pocket today, and then we'll see maybe what Kevin had here. So the first one is this Jeremy Freak Show's Anthem in KnivesFAST blue. Of course, had to send me a blue anodized Anthem, Benchmade Anthem. I really dig this thing. Kevin's right. It is a little light on the detent, on the spring, I guess you'd say. But, pretty cool. The second one. No, you're good. Second one I had today was also Jeremy's, the Hinderer Half Track Warney. This is a USA made blade exclusive. Actually really dig this one. I know it's called the Half Track because it's like not a full size, but just if it was just a little bit bigger, I think I would absolutely love this Warney blade and everything about it. It's just a little small for my hand, but what do I know? The choil does make it. It's just if the choil was a little bit bigger, because I'm afraid I'm going to end up right on.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of that one. I had the same one, and I think he was selling that when I had it.
He's still trying to sell it, guys.
That was like last summer.
If you're interested, let him know. Well, the thing is, the one thing about all three Hinderers, well, two of the three, because he's already changed scales on one of them.
Too rough.
These scales are too rough, but they do make aftermarket scales for most of them.
Yeah, the Fire Tack he sent me had a blue, I think it was a blue G10 scale.
Here it is.
And the one you have is my card. It looks
black
really
micarta.
That might be a different knife because I don't remember it being coated. So he might.
I got you. Well, he might have more than one. He's in here. He'll tell us, but. I like that he's got the tri-way pivot, but I believe all three of these are bearings. If I am
the CEO of Ergos, that's right.
That's me. We got the D10 Diva and the CEO together. Very cool. I've got a Mandalorian shirt today. So
okay, well, that's nice, man.
I actually, I meant to wear. I have a new Big Red EDC shirt that I got in. I was going to wear that, and then I forgot. Work was absolutely ridiculous today.
Yeah, me too. It was a little rough, and then doing all this other stuff, and then it's pick the kid up, give her a bath, feed her, do all the stuff, get her down,
understood,
and try to
man.
squeeze in dinner. So that's why
Oh, you don't need to eat.
No, I don't need to eat. No.
The third knife.
3 LaCroix here, so we're good.
I've carried this every day since I had it in because I knew I'd only have it for 4 full days. But this is the Divo Stout that this guy designed. Where is he? This guy designed along with Colin. Very cool. There's yours. Oh, so that's the aluminum one. I thought you kept the.
I did. We swapped.
Swapping them around.
Yeah, well, I sent mine to Brent to do a video, and then Colin sent me this one. I'm going to send him one back with copper so he can check out the copper because he hasn't seen it in person yet, Colin. So
I like what Sanford said in his little, he called it this is not a review, his little video. This, guys, I got to tell you, if you're not a middle finger flicking guy and you're not used to middle finger flicking, this is the knife you should start on. And it's just so easy. If I had one this easy when I started, I mean, I tried learning on a Spyderco, and at least the one I was on had a really bad detent. But this just flies out. Trevor always does this, Kevin. You won't believe this, but this is the truth. Every knife that comes in, he comes down and he checks it out, and he'll pick it up. And if it's a flipper, he'll flip it. If it's he'll go, oh, I don't like it. Oh, I like it. Oh, he picked this one up, and any knife with a hole, he immediately tries to middle finger flick it. 9 times out of 10, he cannot. He immediately flicked this. And then he goes, wait a minute. Can I thumb do it? He did it with his thumb, and he's like, holy cow, I like this knife. And I'm like, okay.
You gotta get him one, man.
So Trevor gave you the seal of approval. So very, very cool.
Thanks, Trev.
Yeah, man. He's I don't know where he is right now. I think he's taking a nap. He said he got home from school and he was tired.
Bobby Hill jokes.
Oh, Bobby Hill.
I don't care. I never was into this Evo knife in the giveaway.
No, there you go, Jason.
Sorry, man.
Oh, okay.
Jason,
there you go. There's Jason's little bunny jumping on Kevin's face. He's gonna cut the bunny. Don't cut the bunny.
As soon as I can, I will, Jason. As soon as I can give away knives, I will, man.
Very cool. So, Jason, we've been doing this new thing because Melon's got sound effects now. So, oops, I didn't mean to do that. He gets a cheer.
Oh, that's cool.
He gets a cheer, and let's see. How about an air horn, Jason?
There's a plus over StreamYard right there.
Yeah, there you go. And you get the awesome Dalika salute. And guys, give him some Dalikas down there in the chat.
Yeah. Can I? Well, shout out to Jason Brown for the super chat.
Yeah,
that's
very
awesome,
much so,
dude.
Jason.
And yeah, as soon as I can give away Divos, I will. But I want to also give a shout out to Keith, man. That he's got to be one of the best moderators.
Oh,
ever.
100%.
He hit me up on Instagram. I was like, "Hey, dude," he sent me a voice note. And he's like, "Hey, man, during the live, I'm gonna, I'll put up your link to Lefty and Divo. Is there anything else you want me to like touch on or put a link to in the comment section?" And I was like, damn, dude, like that's some dedication to moderating right there.
Yeah, he reached out to me, and Keith, who's this fool? He reached out to me asking if I had any tonight's giveaway will be propane and propane accessories. What? Okay. He reached out to me and asked me if I had links ready. I said, man, I have had a day and a half at work. I'll get them at the last minute. And suddenly he's reaching out to you and getting them. So yeah, he's great. He's awesome. And there you go, guys. DivoKnives.com. All right. I'm going to say this up front, and I'll say it at the end or somewhere in the middle. The pre-order's on April 9th at 1 p.m. And what day of the week is that, Kevin? Saturday at 1 p.m. And nobody's live should be going on at that time, so that should be good, unless Kevin's live at the time, which he might be. And
we're doing one that night, though, I think.
Cool.
Hopefully
you go.
It's a good one.
And set your calendar, whatever it is. Yeah. It sounds like, and I'm going to give everybody a little thing here. I'm trying to figure out moving money around now, Kevin, because it sounds like in the next couple of days I'm paying for prototypes.
Nice.
Awesome, I'm not ready to announce what company yet, so don't ask. But I think Kevin knows. But But I am moving forward with. If you guys didn't see the little picture that I put up on Instagram, on the Tempest Knives Instagram yesterday, there was a little hint as to what the new knife kind of looks like. And I will put up a full. I also dropped it to a full picture to my channel members. Oh, by the way, I almost forgot something. Guys, go find some friends, because we are like 18 or 19 away from 3,000 subs tonight. The KnivesFAST channel. So go find some friends. Go tell them. Okay, fine. It'll just happen. But down here's all the stuff that's going to be given away, all the TRM stuff, and very awesome. Excited. Yeah.
Tim had a question. He asked if the stout is a limited run. It keeps jumping on.
This is a great question. I know that that's the one.
Pre-order as many as you can sell, Kev. Okay. So we have a minimum, right? So like we have to order 400 of them with the configurations we chose, right? And that's one reason we didn't do satin, and we can't do the aluminum and the copper. Like we just had to make certain choices because the minimum was rising as we did. You know, most people on their first time, they're going to do they're going to try to limit it to 200 or 300 or whatever. But we wanted these options, so it's 400. That doesn't mean we have to sell 400 technically, because obviously we're making a little money on top. If we can get enough to just cover it and then get our money out of it later, that's fine. But we plan to have 400 available on our website that day. And then it's looking like Urban EDC Supply is going to have 50 of each micarta version also available for pre-order the same day, in case anybody.
Oh, well, both micarta versions. Okay, cool.
Yeah. But no copper CF. We did that for two reasons. One, more exposure. If they market it, it helps us. Obviously, we make less money off of those, but to us, it's worth it. And two, there might be people who have to use Sezzle, and it's not looking like we're going to have that option, because you have to have like an actual checkout process for them to test before they'll give you Sezzle. And I'm trying to contact them and see if I can set up a test or something, but we don't have any products to sell right now. We do have Shop Pay in 4 option already set up.
You want me to send you some coasters to sell?
Yeah, right. So
they're kind of worn. They're kind of worn out.
And then some people might have an Urban EC account and have a bunch of compass points they want to use, and they could use that towards it. I don't know. And I figure we're just reaching a different market if they promote it on their end. So the answer is, I think there's going to be 500 total to be ordered that day, and that'll be it. So,
all right,
I mean, I don't think we're going to sell them all, but that would be awesome.
Answer that question down at the bottom. As I hold it up, I'll let you answer this. It's a sheep's foot to me.
Yeah, I'd call it a sheep's foot. A warnie, technically, I think would have to start dropping like right away and go all the way down. This kind of has a harpoon. I don't know. You could call it a poon foot. Can we call it a poon foot?
A poon foot.
But if calling it a sheep's foot makes you buy it, I'm calling it a sheep's foot. If it's a warnie, then it's a warnie.
I'm inventing.
I got you, Plenipote.
I'm inventing a new blade shape for my upcoming knife. I'm calling it something totally different.
There you go. Modified
sheep's foot. Isn't that what everything is these days? Foot. There you go. That's it.
I don't know. It's so hard to tell. I mean, I've called it a warnie before, Plenipote. It's not technically a straight edge either. It does have the tiniest bit of belly, but I mean, it's pretty damn close. And it does drop most of the way, so it could be a warning. I don't know. I mean, it's semantics.
Yeah, there you go. You can see.
A lefty foot. Yeah, there you go. I like that.
So, yeah, I mean, it's sort of arced back towards – whoops, I'm not holding it.
Oh, I've never even looked at it that way. That's
arcs back toward the back a little bit and toward the front a little bit.
Makes it more useful.
Yep. There you go. Hey, that's a good pitch. It sounded great.
I wanted the low tip, and I wanted
Chaz says go birds for you, Lefty.
Thanks, Chaz.
He's left foot. I like it. A left foot.
Yeah, left foot's a good one. Lefty leg. Yeah, there you go.
Poon foot. It's a
Poon
true
foot?
hybrid.
Sheep's
All right, what are you
poon.
carrying today, Kevin? I'm sure you
Well,
got your Divo.
yeah, so I had this in pocket. I recorded a video last night where I tested all the aftermarket bearings I have in it. So I have a video out there for anybody who wants to swap bearings, and I Loctite it. So I had that in pocket today, and then I also had my Rosie in the back pocket. Absolutely love this thing. It's probably my favorite knife.
Yeah, I need to get one of those in my hand just maybe if somebody has one at Blade Show, I'll check it out. Just see it.
Yeah, I mean, I could send it to you to check
I know
out.
you've offered before, and I'm always the wiener. I'm like, I really don't want you to send that expensive thing, but that's just me.
Yeah, well, I can bring it to Blade Show then.
All right, Gene and Kayla, you're gonna have to clarify your question.
Can you ask what Kevin? Side Kev dresses
to? I don't know. I don't know what that means.
I want to go with female.
I want the drop foot. Okay. That's a good name, Stella. I like that.
That makes more sense than sheep's foot, honestly, but whatever.
Yeah. Hey, Stella. Hello.
Hey, Stella.
Very cool. So, yeah, and then I also had Jeremy's blue tactile turn pin on me here. Very cool. And, of course, the blue flashlight. It's KnivesFAST Monday, so you got to have everything blue.
Yeah?
Yeah.
KnivesFAST Monday. Okay.
Yeah. Well,
making up your
KFLive Monday. I'm sure I do.
Lefty Tuesday,
I was in the bathroom and missed
tomorrow.
I think what he said, D2, is there's something called Shop Pay. Is that right, Lefty?
Yeah, so Shop Pay is – all right, so Shopify obviously is a company that you can build your website on, right? Then they have Shop Pay, which is like where – it's kind of like Apple Pay, Google Pay, Amazon Pay, where you basically don't have to check out by typing everything in, putting your credit card in. You literally get a code. It comes to your phone. You put the code in, and it'll check you out all the way, credit card and everything. That's Shop Pay. Then there's Shop Pay in 4, which is like Sezzle, where you get to pay over 6 weeks. You pay a quarter of it up front, and then you pay, another quarter 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, 2 weeks later, and that pays the whole thing off. It's just like Sezzle, Afterpay, Quad Pay, whatever, all the Klarna, all those ones. I mention it because a lot of people will either only buy a knife with that option that costs over $100 or whatever, or like me, I like to have the option. It's not because I need it, like I don't have the money or anything. It's just I like to break it up. You know what I mean? It helps so the wife doesn't find out you just bought an $800 knife. You know what I mean? So it's just and I mean, think about it. You buy a 200. These will be like $280 for carbon fiber, $270 for micarta, right? You buy that, so you pay. I can't do math. $70 every paycheck, so to speak, and that's kind of how it breaks it up for you. I don't know. I just love that option personally, so I wanted to make sure it was available for people to use. We're working on Sezzle. I'm going to look into the other ones. But we definitely already have Shop Pay in 4. You can go to the site, and if you look at the product, it already shows you the payments.
Lone Wolf says he already has that, so that's cool. Keith wants to know
what, Shop Pay?
Shopify, he says.
Yeah, Shop Pay is awesome, guys. And you can go to there if you want to see if you're qualified or whatever, you can go there now, sign up for a Shop Pay account. And then on drop day, you should be able to just speed right through the checkout.
All right, so real quick, G-Ball says first 100 buyers on Divo's website are getting a Hank, right?
Yeah, so correct. If you buy through Urban EC Supply, you're not going to get the Hank. I think we might do coasters through Lancelot Leather. I'm talking to him about doing the leather coasters. Like, Casey, you have one of my coasters there, right?
Yeah, I got 2 of them.
Yeah, so we're thinking about doing a Divo one for the pre-order, and that would be for everybody. So I can't guarantee that because I just started talking to him today about it, but he's looking into getting a stamp.
How's that?
Yeah, he's looking into getting a custom stamp made, and then he can stamp them and I might get like 400 made, and everybody who pre-orders will get one. I don't know if we'll do that for Urban EDC ones. We might. I just don't know the logistics yet of the numbers. If, again, I don't think we're going to sell 500. So if we end up selling 300 and, then I would do it for everybody. I don't know. I'm figuring it out. But anyway, yeah, the first 100 orders on the Divo site will get a face hank, either my face or Colin's. And it's the first 100 orders, not knives. So if you order 3 knives, which would be cool, like, thank you, but you would only get 1 hank, because I want to spread the love out. It's not that we only wanted to do 100. It's that Bobby Stitches, Issuing Stitches, is volunteering his time to make these. And he can only, afford to give away his time for 100, basically. If somehow the pre-order blows away and we do awesome and we can somehow afford to get everybody one, we'll do it. But guaranteed first 100 orders will get one of these, either mine or Colin's face. Somebody on Facebook, I posted about the pre-order, and this hank was in one of the pictures, and the guy was like, I'm not buying that knife alone on that hank. And I'm like, what,
just wait a few minutes.
I go, what, you don't like face hanks? And he's like, oh, I thought that was the logo for the company. And I'm like, what? Like, it made no sense. And I'm like,
no,
dude, that's fine.
Hilarious.
It's almost like he didn't want to even look into it or what. I don't know. I ended up having a conversation with him, and he's cool, but it was just odd. It's just a funny thing. If you don't like it, chuck it. Who cares?
That's funny. All right, so Keith wants to know if he can just send you $1 a week.
For how many weeks? I mean, how many years?
Yeah, how many years? All right,
It's
so I want to get
6 years.
We're at 83 people, and I know there's a lot of people I've missed, so I'm going to throw Lancelot Leather's here, Laura Gillespie's here.
Hey, Joe.
Manny Z, Bees is here, Mike Jernak's here, Bang Bang's here, Matt Harvey, Greg Vanderlip, Dwayne Letterman. All these people just dropped in while you were talking, so just saying hello.
I can do that.
No, you're good. I just want to make sure I said hello. Coperlight, did I say hello to you? I think I did. We've been talking today, I think, so.
Oh, shout out to Bees for the kangaroo sack. He's the reason my live streams are a little more PG these days.
There you go.
Thanks, Bees. He bought that on Amazon, it turns out. Shipped from Australia.
There you go. That's funny. Lancelot, you know what? I think I did. I left it upstairs. I had my my 49 with the Lancelot leather slip here, and I took it upstairs earlier and left it laying there. So it's upstairs. Sorry. Really cool slip, though. Yeah, Joe does. There you go. Mine's similar to that, except dark, obviously. And there's a Lancelot leather link. Thank you very much, Keith. Appreciate it, my friend.
Best knife slip in the game right here. Love this thing.
Urban
and
Woodsman
the price
says,
for it, I mean, guys, awesome.
There, yeah, no, I agree. I mean, I paid $35 for the slip he made for mine, and it fits it custom really, really nicely. So you can't beat that. Yeah, I left it sitting upstairs. So really, really, there's Kev's glasses. He's good now. All right, is everybody all right now that he's got his glasses on? Yeah, he shaved too. Yep, he did. He did.
Is it a real sack? Yeah, it's a real kangaroo scrotum. It actually says it on here. Genuine kangaroo scrotum. See? I believe it. If you're going to stamp that on a product, I believe it. You know?
Yeah, if they're going to take the time to put that on there, that seems very likely that it's real.
Did you have time to check that?
No, but if you'd like me to, I could do it right now.
Yeah, I'm curious. So Casey saw this. He was looking at
it's probably just me.
You think? He said he saw like a silver line right here where the transition is, and it'd be weird if they didn't.
See that? Look right here.
I think that's the micarta.
I think you're right.
Let me see the other side.
Okay. Hold on.
Does the other side look like that?
Oh, wait. I showed you the same side.
It does, too. Yeah, I think it's just the micarta.
I think you're right.
It has no oil on the end. It'd be so dumb
Would
for
you say
them
T8?
not to. Yeah, T8. The only thing T10 is the pivot, and there's no T6s on that knife anywhere because I will hurt somebody if they put a T6 on my knife.
Yeah, and I've started really paying a lot more attention to it lately, and it really surprises me how many companies use T6s.
What's up,
It
Bang Bang? That's an
really a
awesome
little bit.
name.
Yeah, he's Napster Ninja's here too. Hello, sir. Man, we're up to 89 folks in here. Very, very cool. So what are Kevin, while I'm doing this, you've mentioned a few changes. I got a sheet over here I could read, but it'll be much more entertaining for you to talk about what changes you're making to the knife, if any.
Yeah, so so for the run, we're doing stonewash blade and blackwash blade only. This is one of the reasons you can see these fingerprints.
All right, here you
go.
It's black. It's just catching the glare on that corner. That's all.
Yeah, that would have been really dumb if they didn't blackwash. I'm surprised they blackwashed the screws underneath. That's pretty impressive.
Interesting. There's something really interesting. What's with the little holes there? That's kind of neat.
Yeah, they're on all of them. I think those are locating holes or something.
That's exactly what it is.
Machining.
Okay, keep going. So, changes.
So we're doing stonewash and blackwash blades only. We were going to do the two-way satin. I don't have one here. But they can't. They said they couldn't do it on hollow grind, and then they kind of very at the last minute said they could, but it would cost more and take way longer. So we just went stonewash, blackwash. In terms of like actual changes to the knife, we are changing the wire clip pattern, so it's a little bit wider here. It was supposed to be that way to begin with, but then it'll fit Lynch replacement clips, RGT replacement wire. The Spyderco wire clip pattern basically is what it'll be. We are going to knock down the corner right here above the frame lock because this corner is a little bit sharp. I didn't notice it, but maybe because I'm left-handed. Casey mentioned it, and Colin actually felt it on this knife, and it was his idea to knock it down. And then Casey kind of like confirmed it the other day when he said the same thing. So that'll be knocked down.
Keep talking, Kevin. I dropped the screw on the floor.
It's going to be hollow grind on the production run. Some of the prototypes like this one are flat. And then we're going to target 0.018. So 18 thousandths behind the edge is what we're going to target. Right now, the flat grinds are around 24, and I don't know what the hollow grinds are at. I haven't been able to measure one, but we're going to shoot for 18 thousandths. The reason for that is I still want it to be sturdy enough to do some harder use, like this.
Right.
But I want it to be slicey, and 18 thousandths is plenty slicey. I mean, you don't need a razor blade. If you do, just grab your Neutron or something. Like this isn't, it's slicey, but it's not meant to be like the Neutron or a Waypoint or something. I hope that makes sense. I'm not saying I don't want it to be slicey. I just don't want it to be ultra thin. And then the HRC on the prototypes, what they said, Crucible recommend. Wait, what'd you drop?
I can't find the screw. I dropped the screw.
Oh, shit. Okay.
I'll find it. The kids will come help me in a minute. We'll
Take
find
your time, dude. You can always find it later. It's not
we'll find it after.
What was I going to say? Oh, the HRC. Sorry. So Crucible says that it's supposed to be between 58 and 60 or 61. And so this one right here was punched. You might be able to see the mark right there. Right there's the punch.
Yep.
This one's at 60, and the blackwash one is at 59 with the coating. And I've already talked to them, and I wanted to bump it up to like 61 to 63. And they said they wouldn't take any responsibility if anything, like if the tips chipped or anything like that. So I compromised, and we're gonna go for 60 to 62. So everything should be above 60, 60 or above. And I'm hoping we push towards 62. I'm gonna make that clear because I think 61, 62 is where I want to be. I don't want to be anywhere near 58 or 59.
Right.
So, what
are they
changes?
So what is their "we won't stand behind it" thing? What does that mean?
Like if I ask them to push it to 63 or 64, QSP will not be responsible if something happens. So if the tips start chipping right now, I can tell them, like, you guys screwed up, and then they'll have to replace it on their dime. But if I ask them to hit 63, 64, and that happens, it's on us. So I'm trying to meet like a little bit of a compromise.
No, understood. Understood.
And I talked to, he said, I don't need 62. I'll just chip it more. Right. But you also don't want 58 or 59, JN. So
hey, JB.
I'm trying to hit that happy medium. I talked to Laren Thomas about it, and he seemed to have the same sort of outlook that I did. Like, and he basically said that people blow out of proportion the difference between 60 and 62 in terms of edge retention. Like, unless you're at like 57 or 56, like once you're above that, like you're going to get the good edge retention out of it. It might be slightly better at 62, 63, but it'll have less of the toughness. So anyway, those are all the changes.
You missed all the funny comments about me dropping the screw.
Yeah, I'm sure, man. Did you find it?
Not yet.
Oh God. Which screw is it?
Not the
scale screw?
Not the clip screw, the scale screw.
How did you even drop it?
I have no idea.
Leave them in and take
because
it out.
usually when I do it, understood. That's what I do. When I picked it up, I picked it up too much at an angle and it fell on the table and then bounced down.
Fell down. Hey, you should be able to find it somewhere.
Yeah, somebody said use a magnet. We'll look for a magnet.
No, it's titanium.
Oh, frick.
all the hardware on these are titanium.
Actually, somebody said look in my shoe. It's not in my shoe.
That's another change, actually. Under the scales, the two frame screws are going to be steel, and the barrels in the backspace are going to be steel. They recommended that, and they basically said we're going to charge you more if you do titanium. But anything showing is titanium. So you can anodize whatever you want, do whatever you want. The clip is steel, but other than that, everything's titanium that's showing. But underneath, it'll be just steel barrels in here and stuff. But yeah, that one that you're looking for is titanium. So good luck. Of
course it is.
And it's black. What color is your carpet? Or
it's gray and black.
Shit. That's good shit.
The kids will find it. Not Trevor, because he's blind.
Yeah, hopefully, or maybe I'm trying to think.
I got it. I got it.
I was gonna say one of the frame
screws. It bounced like 5 feet away.
The frame screws will fit in there. Honestly, we could have finagled something if we had to.
I'm gonna do it over further. So yeah, there we go.
Yeah.
All right. Sorry about that. No, it made for entertainment. So
you don't have to apologize. You found it. I would have never told you it happened if it wasn't on camera.
Yeah, well, we did it on camera because it was fun to show that I'm
stupid. Clean out the vacuum.
Yeah. All right, there we go.
Sweep under the desk.
Both screws back in. We're all good to go.
Oh, another thing is the pivots. So you're going to get an extra set of hardware with the knife.
I love this idea.
The extra pivot will be blank. So on this version, not this version, but with the bead blasted frame and everything, you'll just get a satin pivot with no logo on it. And on that one, you'll get a black washed pivot or PVD pivot.
See, and I think where that's important is the black wash people. They're going to want that, not have that white there. I think. And I'll tell you, I struggled. I want the micarta one. It's the copper's just not for me. I mean, I love it. It looks great. It's just not
see the person, and then it is.
Well, maybe I will then. I don't know, but yeah, don't disassemble alive. Yes, I will not do that again.
Yeah, Keith, he is going to need 2 sets of hardware. That's why you're going to get an extra set with the knife.
So, guys, here's the thing. I'm doing it. You got to see the little table I'm on here. I got this much room, okay, like that. Usually, I take everything off of this, and I got like 6 feet of table here, and that's usually what I'm doing. So it doesn't usually happen. Like get a Lancelot leather mat, Keith is saying. There you go, Keith.
Yeah, you really should, man. You're one of the
I
only
have
ones
all
who
kinds of
doesn't have
mats,
one at
but
this
yeah,
point.
I should at some point.
We
It's all
think
priority.
you-
But I think I'm leaning for me, micarta and stonewash. And it's just I just dig the way to hold that one up. I dig the bolsters on the one you
Oh,
have.
sorry, I
Just the
was reading
silver. Yeah,
Jan's
I
comments.
just think that looks great.
Wait,
I
say that
do.
again. The
The
gray
bolsters
bolsters.
and the blade together, I just think it's a great look. I like
Yeah.
it. It's for
So
me.
the
I love a
prototype,
blacked out knife. I really do. But
the prototype that we did stonewashed, we actually did a stonewashed bolster, but that just, I don't know. To me, it didn't look as good as this bead blast. So the stonewashed ones will have this bead blasted handle, and then it'll just. This kind of looks like a stonewash from a distance anyway. This satin. Um, I hate this satin. This is the satin they showed us to tell us. They were like, if you want to do hollow grind, this is the satin we can do. And it's like, God, I mean, look at this. It's terrible.
I'm glad I dropped the screw because the chat has been amazingly hilarious. You guys are killing me.
65,000.
You guys are killing me, man.
Yeah,
And then
we
we
need a
had
charity raffle for
sure blame the
KnivesFAST
tiny
for
table
Matt.
for your constant battle with gravity. Oh, you
Yeah.
guys are
Do
killing
you
me.
prefer
So,
the blackwash or stonewash, micarta, or the copper CF?
who's that,
Those
to
are
me or to
2
Kevin? Oh,
questions.
Kev. Okay,
You
go,
said
Kev.
Kev.
Yeah.
So,
I'm Kev
man,
too, though.
luckily I'm not gonna have to like make that decision because I'm planning to have like one of each. But I think honestly, it's hard because I'm not a blacked out guy at all. There's only one knife that I have that I've purposely gotten like blacked out, and that's the Demcos that I have.
Right.
I have these 20.5s.
I'm not usually a coated blade guy, but this isn't coated. It's blackwash.
But
But
I would probably go blackwash copper. I think that's going to be the most popular, and it looks absolutely just sexy as hell. I can't wait to get the prototypes back in and put one of those together to show everybody. Because that's going to be nice. And the blackwash with my Cardo, the one Casey has, also just, I don't know, man. I love a blackwash. I really do.
want
if I'm
really
gonna get
bad.
coated.
I wanted really bad to oil this just to see what it looked like,
Yeah.
but it's not mine, so I didn't do that. So, but when I get one, guarantee it will be mineral oil.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind seeing it either.
Up.
I don't. Maybe we.
I'm not doing it to a
look
prototype.
better.
Let's toss it to it. I'm
yeah.
not doing anything else. I got the knife together. I got a box sitting here. I got a label.
Can you
everything.
check the pivot for play? Like, is there any play or anything?
No.
No.
Nope. Nothing.
Okay.
It's solid.
I did not touch that one and the stonewash one. I did not touch. Like, I just they were dropping shut, whatever. Like, so I just sent them that way. But
I don't know if you noticed
or anything.
I don't know if you noticed, but I closed the thing like this just because literally I'm scared to death because I'm just a klutz. But it just comes. I mean, it just it just goes.
That one and the stonewash one seemed to just drop. This one I had to put skiffs in, and now it does it.
I mean,
so
here's kind of what I was saying, guys.
Skiffs.
There you go. What I was saying earlier, guys, is seriously, when you take a good detent and you combine it with smooth action like that, it's a recipe for everyone to be able to middle finger flick this knife.
Yeah. I think the whole design helps a lot too.
It does.
The way your finger lands right in this spot really helps. And
I was actually afraid it would be a little big, but it's not. It's a good size.
You don't go through, and that's what bugs me about even the Roosevelt. Sometimes I just feel like my finger's going too far in. It doesn't really hinder it on this knife, but there are knives where that happens to me. Was it the stovepipe that kept happening to me on? It just happens on knives.
The best tech operator is the best example I could come up with off the top of my head. That hole, you could drive your car through that hole.
Yeah, I hate when there's too big of a hole in a knife. So
I love the knife otherwise, the operator, because I like big knives. Junior Miss, hello. Let's see.
Thanks for the question, Tim. Really appreciate that.
Yeah.
Backpacking.
So hey, thanks.
Yes, they do work.
Can't stop to say
Junior
hello.
Biz.
Hey, very cool, man. Here is your Daleka salute.
Oh, yeah.
Very, very cool. Kevin's gonna help, and we're gonna give you. Let's see. Let's give him some clapping.
Junior Biz.
Yeah. And I don't know. I like to do the gasp. I don't know why, and then some air horns. So there you go. I'm out of control, guys. It's all good. Kevin comes on, and I go out of control. And Kevin's actually being all mild mannered. Yeah, that's the one thing, and it did that in StreamYard as well. All the emojis show up like that. Very crazy. Well, Junior Miz, glad you stopped by for just a few minutes, man. Thank you very much for the super chat. Appreciate it. I saw JB in here. I didn't really get to say hello, sir.
Hey, Big Red. Z-Man, what up? Knife Nut, what up?
We are at 96 people in here, guys, and I don't know where we are on thumbs up, but let's make it good. And 72. Woohoo! This Kevin,
Stacey, what's up?
If we keep going, this could be my third week in a row over 100 people in the chat. So that's pretty crazy.
Good luck. Looking to buy, as soon as they see my name on the title.
Looking to buy a TRM shadow. If anybody's got a TRM shadow, check out the Knife Nut.
That's a tough one, but they've been out a little while now. They don't make enough of those. It's weird.
Yeah, they're making them really
a lot
slow.
of drops of shadows. Do you?
No, very rarely. Casey will make you babysit the bunny. Yes, exactly.
I don't. What's the bunny? Oh, the bunny.
My daughter brings her bunny in all the time. She's at work right now, so she's not bringing it in. But I think she just got off. But yeah, So here's the thing, Kevin. You hit a lot of the things that I love. Okay, so it's hole only. It's hole only. It's 50-50 choil. Yep. It's a thumb ramp. And a thumb spoony thing, whatever. Yep. It's a wire clip, which is my thing. I have the Lynch clips over here, and I won't be using them for this knife because I love. Oops, now I'm out of focus. Crap.
Drop a screw, you'll probably fix
it. There's never a dull moment. As a matter of fact, the last 2 or 3 weeks. Gosh, this is terrible. Last 2 or 3 weeks in a row. I have the stream has frozen and died, so that's probably going to happen at some point, and then we'll find out whether it comes back or not. There we go.
Probably your internet.
I heard that TRM was having issues getting the scales done quickly for the shadows. Now, I thought that was just on the titanium shadows, Andrew. Is that on all of them? On the G10 ones as well? Now, does anybody know how? Because doesn't TRM make different, have different parts made and then they assemble them? Are they like that? Like they don't make everything in their shop, do they?
I thought they do. Yeah.
Okay, I don't know.
They might order hardware, but scales and shit. They
okay, all right.
I would hope, unless
I'm not alleging anything. I just didn't. I know they do send the knives off to be sharpened.
Really?
By
I
others.
thought they sharpen them.
I thought we were told at Blade Show that Andrew Demko sharpened them. Remember that?
No, the other way around.
Oh,
TRM sharpened. Yeah, TRM sharpened the 20.5.
The 20.5. There you go. My bad. Yep. Honestly, your knife reminds me. Dude? Stella says, honestly, your knife reminds me of this newer Tucson. I can't remember the number of it. The difference, I think, is yours is a better version from what I can tell.
Yeah, I actually reviewed it so in between when we were waiting for prototypes, somebody showed me that knife. I think it's the 270.
Gotcha, Andrew. Thank you.
Can you pull stuff up on?
Yeah, I can do that. What is it?
Yeah, TS270. TS270.
All right,
that's actually a really good knife. So if you can find one, if you like this and you're right-handed, I would check that knife out. This is going to be a lot better if you're left-handed.
You want me to find one that's actually available?
I mean, it's a lot better in general, but that's a good knife, honestly.
It's out of stock at White Mountain.
Yeah, I just want to show the image.
Yeah, no problem. I'm working on it.
Also, you have a super chat there from Gons.
Oh, no. Well, I got to get that. Give me just a second. I'll be right there, Gons. Oh, crap.
Oh, I can hit
Hold on.
share. I didn't even realize that.
Yeah, you can as well. And I'm
I
slow.
thought I just asks you or something. Yeah. You want me to do it?
No, I got it. Trust me, I'm doing 12 things at the same time. That's what's happening. I'm not
What
good
are
at
the
this.
other 11?
I'm just
the one I
stupid.
think she's
Just
talking about.
All right.
And it
So,
is
yeah.
it is similar. The difference I'd say is the way that one's designed. The blade and the handle are kind of symmetrical, if that makes sense. Like if you flipped it over, you could.
Thank you, Guns.
You know what I mean? I don't know how to explain that better. Thank you, Guns.
Yeah.
Have a great night, dude.
Good night, man.
By,
And
man.
there's your, before you leave, there's your Daleka salute. And shoot, we'll give you some, I don't want to do too many things at once, but here's an air horn for you. There you go. Thank you very much for your super chat and have a good evening, brother. Thanks for coming.
But yeah, it's definitely very similar. But like, I had no clue that knife was gonna come out or existed if it existed before. When I drew this up, and there's other knives. There's the there's a Jerry McGinnis custom. NAF Sergeant will tell you.
Right. This is the NAF Sergeant one.
There's a McGinnis custom. Literally, the blade shape and hole I think are like almost identical. It's crazy. It's not a bolster lock. It doesn't have a choil. It's different, but like it is very similar. Didn't know it even existed. So like I have like, I don't know if you guys remember when EMP EDC came out with the Thick Boy, and there were people saying, oh, that looks just like this Cobalt Customs knife, the Pup. And I looked it up and I was like, damn, that's fucking identical. Like crazy. And I asked John, EMP EDC, and he's like, dude, I didn't even know that existed. And now more than ever, I believed him then, but now I'm like 100% I believe him, because like people say that and I'm like, didn't even know that knife was around, like, or existed before. I don't follow Jerry McGinnis. I thought he designed this thing. He did. But like, I thought this was his aesthetic.
That's the one that came to your mind, right?
Yeah, I didn't think he'd have a knife that looks like this. So I don't know. That's the kind of shit that happens, and there's so many knives now. You can't. So hard to differentiate. It doesn't bug me or anything. I just, when people say it, it's just like,
yeah, and
it is.
And you know what? I'm just gonna say this, and please, if anybody takes offense to this, I apologize in advance. But this is, there's a reason that so many knives look alike, because that's really what people want. As the maker of this knife that's different, that didn't go over very well. However, you know, people don't really want different. People say they want different, but they don't really want different.
Yeah, it depends on the different, but yeah, no,
right. No. And again, please understand, I'm not whining about this knife. That's not what I'm doing. I'm just saying it was a lesson learned that there's a reason that so many knives look the same, because that's what people really want. They want things that And it wasn't. Thank you for correcting me.
It's in your brain that, like, when I see a new knife, my first reaction in my brain is, what does that look like? And then I start picking parts of it, and I go, that looks like this. This looks like that. Here's a great example. You guys know Jake, Bearded Gear, my buddy. He designed this with Ryan Rimmer. I saw this knife for the first time when he first showed a few of us the design, and I went, damn, that looks like an Arius got smashed together with a P2. That was my first thought. It wasn't, damn, unique design, because this is very unique.
Oh, come on, you're good.
But that's just how your brain works. You know what I mean? And
Trevor wants to say hello to everybody. Come say hello real quick.
What's up, Trev?
It's just Kevin. He's not gonna bite or anything.
Kevin. Thanks. What's
you gotta
up,
leave
dude?
Or nobody can see your hairy head.
He can't hear us anyway, can he?
Yeah, he can't hear you. Kevin's saying hello. Yeah, we have the same hair. Look, don't we look alike? Oh, yep. Not exactly. Yeah,
they want the same to be different in the slightest way. That makes
and that's true. I totally agree, Urban Woodsman, and that's, you know, the thing is, JB will tell you he has one of these in hand now. This knife works really well. It works. It does everything a knife's supposed to do. It feels great. I mean, 3 different reviewers said it was one of the most ergonomic knives they've ever felt. But Two reasons. A, there's this cockpitty thing, and B, I bothered to say that it was a cockpit. And some people actually said they love the knife, but once I said, I had 5 or 6 people. Once I said it was modeled after a Mach 51, a P51 Mustang, quote, I'm just not into that thing, that kind of thing. Don't
You
like
mean people don't want a cockpit on their knife?
Yeah, I guess not.
They don't want to climb in there and steal the shit.
Smart Alec. If any of you people that said that buy one of the Boker knives, I'm coming for you. That's all I gotta say. If anybody buys one of this,
instead,
right,
guys.
buy Kevin's instead, and then wait for mine. And mine is going to be way budget. Okay, not
budget. Get out of here.
Some of you won't agree with that. But,
no, whatever.
So I want to put this up real quick. I was starting to do this, but I wanted you to talk about Jerry McGinnis and everything. So if you go to DevoKnives.com, this is what you're going to see, guys. And it's really easy. I got to go to the right place. It's really easy. All you got to do is click shop over here, and it's going to bring up the page with all 4 options. It tells you when the pre-order is. It tells there's your shop pay that we were talking about. But if you click on each one of these options, the first one was black washed in micarta. Second one is stone wash and carbon fiber, black washed and carbon fiber, and stone washed and micarta. So there's your 4 things. He's got the specs here. He's got a disassembly video, a couple other videos.
Yep.
So that's where you need to go. Keith's put it up in the chat a few times. Check it out. And
we have a mailing list at the bottom of the page. And if you sign up for that, we're sending emails out. We'll keep you updated there. That's either that or Instagram's the best way to stay up to date. But basically April 9th, if you put it in your calendar, should be fine. 1 p.m. Eastern. If you're interested in picking it up. If not, I hate you.
Yeah, I hate you.
No worries. I get it. It's not everybody's knife. I get it. It's expensive for, some people that's way more money than they would ever spend on a knife. Totally get it. But I appreciate you checking it out at the very least.
And that's
somebody mentioned another knife, the Tucson TS333, and that's the one she was talking about. I think the other one looks more like it, but that other one does. If you want to show that too, you can. But 333. Yep. Now sorry, go ahead.
No. I mean, I do see some. It's different. It's more kind of got more of a razor thing going on.
Yeah, it has the bolster lock and the Warney type blade, and that's why I think I watched LTK's review on it actually. After somebody said that, the hole it's not exposed. You can't flick the hole.
Kidding.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, look.
So
terrible.
It's completely different in that way. It's more of like a straight handle. It looks really blocky.
Am I showing
it? Kind of sounds weird because I guess ours kind of looks like that too.
Oh, look, I'm not even showing what I thought I was showing. I had pictures up here.
Yeah, whenever you do that, it takes you to another page.
Okay, fine.
That knife just doesn't look comfortable in your hand. I can attest that this one is comfortable.
Right.
But it's my knife, so believe me at your own peril.
Right. There you go. Can you see that? Or did that that took me to a new page too?
It does there. You got to just share the new page.
Okay, fine.
You don't have to bother with it.
But anyway, you get the point. Everybody can see that it's definitely got some similarities.
Let me ask you what you think, Casey. You've had it for like a week. Maybe no, it's not a week, but like 4 days.
Right.
Longer than we thought you'd have it.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly. That's a good point. I wouldn't buy that knife if they were giving them away, says Tom. You talking about the Tucson or Kevin's knife?
Either one's fine, man. Each their own, right?
Yeah, very cool. They really don't look. Yeah, no, I agree, Big Red. I mean, to me, JB, that one looks more like a razor. I mean, the similarities end at the bolster lock.
Well, if you've seen this knife and you saw that, I totally could understand somebody being like, "Oh yeah, they look the same." My brain does the same thing. You know what I mean?
Very cool, native wild man.
Saying just because somebody says it looks the same doesn't mean they're saying you ripped this off or they ripped you off.
Right.
You're just saying they have similarities in design, and that's fair. I mean, where this knife is absolutely gorgeous, that knife looks like dog shit, but it still has a similar silhouette. You know what I mean?
Very cool. Native Wild Man, if you want to talk about airplanes, this is the right channel. I bring them up all the time. So
Wait, what's
welcome.
the other one? Mach 51.
The P51. I don't know what else we mentioned. What else did we
Mach
mention?
51 is your.
Yeah, Mach 51 is the knife.
What were the other two?
The P51. I don't know what else I mentioned.
Maybe they were in the chat or something.
Oh, maybe. Yeah, that could be.
Yeah.
Story, guys.
Bang, bang.
Story time with Uncle Casey. So I'm fishing on the side of a mountain in Amherst County, Virginia, the other day with Trevor. Okay. So we're in the middle of nowhere. It's birds chirping, water running over rocks.
Sounds awesome.
Yeah. And we're fishing, right? And in the distance, I started hearing a jet, and I'm like, oh, there's an airliner coming over. And then I heard the roar of a fighter plane, and I knew, and I'm like, oh, very cool. I heard the roar of a fighter plane, and I knew, and I'm like, he'll go the other way. So I didn't hear him for like 30 seconds. I didn't hear anything. Oh, what'd he say? I missed it.
Ending includes dropping a screw in the street.
Exactly. We're still on that. So here I am casting, okay, and I thought the plane went away. I start hearing it again, and as I start hearing it, I look up, and that sucker comes 100 feet over the tree line. 100 feet over the tree line, buzzing our heads over the river. And it was a raptor. It was
cool.
Oh my goodness!
Did you see the
freaked me out?
Well,
but it was awesome.
Somebody asked what knife you brought. Was it Tyberski? David was asking what knife you brought fishing.
I had 2 knives with me that day. I had the Manix 2 lightweight in blue, just because it's lightweight and it's a big enough blade. And I love the way that one feels in my hand for that kind of thing. And if I lose it, it's bright blue and I'm going to see it. And then I had my, I always have this guy when I'm fishing, the Tour Field 2.0, because it's just a heck of a knife for outdoor stuff. 154 takes a good edge.
I didn't like the handle. I had one in when the knife.
You didn't like the? Was it the same handle as this one? Same type?
I don't know. It looked thicker, but it was that wood stuff. I just would rather have my Carta. I don't want ribbed wood. You know
I like the wood. It's a really good grip
like
to
ribbed wood. You know what I'm saying, but not on my knife.
All right, guys, we got to an hour and 7 minutes until it went R on us. Before you came on, I told everybody I didn't know how long we'd stay in PG.
If you didn't know what I meant, you wouldn't know what I meant. You know? It's okay.
Had a T-38 do that as I was walking across the field while deer hunting. It was if there weren't trees, he would have been lower. I mean, the trees are 150 feet high, but he was just off the top of the trees.
Can I set this thing not to auto scroll?
You
can disable it, or you have to do it. Hold on. Your messages will automatically scroll to display.
Yeah, I see it. I don't think you can disable it.
You disable it?
I don't think I can.
Menu. Hold on. Let's see. Settings.
G-Ball says he got a Gavco Nurse today off your review, and he loves it.
The Gavco Nurse?
Yeah, says he got it today off of your review.
Did you get a custom, or did you get a drop one?
I thought he said drop earlier, but
yeah, that's a cool knife. It has a flipper tab, which I would chop off and do a choil. But and Mr. McKenzie, I think it was, asked when the pre-order was. It's April 9th on our website, DivoKnives.com. I hate this jumping thing. It's really annoying. You guys are too active. Can you stop commenting? Lip sync.
Chaz, have a good one, brother. He's going to Atlantic City tomorrow at 6:30 a.m. So have a good one, Chaz.
Go Birds.
Go Birds. Drop was a great outfit at one time, says Blade Banter. So I wonder what went wrong. I don't know.
They did a lot with Wii and Riot for a while.
We're at 99. Somebody go grab a friend.
I still think their best work ever And I still think the best firearm forged knife of all time is the Drop Gent. That is just such a good freaking knife. And now they're bringing it back and they're like budgetizing it. It's killing me. I just want to have like an updated one in Magna Cut. Oh my God. You know how good the Gent would be in Magna Cut with the rosewood scales?
There you go.
Reversible pen clip. Oh, it was so good. It was a liner lock. Man, I love
Very
that
cool,
knife.
Native Wow Man. Hey, Mr. McKenzie, what's exclusive about the Blade Texas Malibu? What
It's
is that?
a
Is it
blue
the
textured one. I got
blue
one.
texture?
Ah,
You
Sinister
jerk.
picked me one up. Picked one up for me. Thank you, Sinister.
Yeah, the
I
Keen.
have a black one that I'll probably be selling. I think somebody called dibs on it, but basically it's this, but it's the blue Malibu and it has a pearl button. And
Very cool.
obviously I'm a blue Malibu guy. The texture, man, it really makes a difference. I didn't think it mattered, but
Very
it does.
cool.
It's weird.
I may have to look for one of those then. Thanks a lot.
Well, you could just buy one of these, swap your scales, keep your button in your blade or whatever.
There you go.
What's the part? Yours is a show knife too, right?
Yeah, it's the exclusive from
Is it
Blade.
blacked out or something?
Yeah, it's blacked out. Yep.
Do you like it blacked out?
I do.
Okay.
I mean, well, personally, I mean, I would like the blue one eventually,
Better.
but that doesn't mean I don't like the black one. Hey, Shredder, Blade Banner, did you see that question about the Scorpio up there? What's the status of the Scorpio? Blade Banter, if you would like to answer that question, that would be great. Is that
the mini?
That's the mini Solaris.
Yeah, I'd be curious.
I don't want to speak out of turn. He's shown me some pictures and different stuff, but I don't want to speak out of turn. So
I'd love to try a mini version of the Solaris. That was just a little too big for my.
I like that. David said he was at Blade West and didn't buy a thing. What a horrible thing.
Yeah, it happens.
I may be doing that at Blade Show Atlanta this year. So I'm about to pay for prototypes and try to pay for Kevin's knife and maybe Ben's if I can. And
so
I'm gonna be broke.
Ordered and set for June or July. Cool.
Okay, cool, awesome. I knew that's kind of what you had said, but I wanted you to say it, not me.
Can we go back to that? I guess it doesn't matter now.
Where is it?
He was saying he doesn't know what happened to Drop. He doesn't think they were. It was G-Ball. He doesn't think they were leftovers. He just bought a nurse and something else. And Oaks Links. So apparently, what happened is, from what I understand, is they were on Amazon, and Drop was still kind of doing their thing. They were just getting like new runs of stuff, but they weren't like making new designs anymore. And I think what happened is they had these orders in with Wii that they maybe already prepaid or something, and that's how they were trying to sell those, was through Amazon. And then they sold the company, I think, or the knife side of it or something, to this online store. I can't remember the damn name of it, because QSP, and maybe Blade Banter knows more because he's tied to QSP a little bit. They did the Penguin, and this company just started selling the Drop version of the Penguins on their website. It was really weird, but it was almost like that website bought up whatever was left of Drop, because ProTech took back the Mordax. That's no longer a Drop product.
Oh, we're at 100.
Now
Woo!
the ProTech Mordax. So I don't know the deal with it, but it seems like Drop is done with knives. They're just Caviso. Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah, that's the website.
We're over 100 in the chat right now, so I was doing a cheer.
Oh, cool. Cool. 100 people watching this nonsense.
There you go. This nonsense. Hey, Matthew Gilliflor.
Yeah. Does anybody know what I just said? I just spewed just nonsense out of my mouth for 4 minutes.
No, you basically have made sense. And you asked me a question about 5 minutes ago I didn't answer. So if you really want to hear it, let's do this. Now, I recorded my review yesterday. I was thinking of redoing it because there was some new info on something you gave me, but I don't know. I may just leave it because I'm probably not going to have time. But
all right.
So here's the thing. I dig the micarta a lot, and that's kind of why I'm leaning towards the micarta. It's not super like obnoxiously grippy,
right?
But I don't know if you guys can hear that. No, probably not. But it's definitely grippy. Feels really good. Now, I'll be honest, Kevin, and you know this because we talked about this. I like And you actually, when you first saw it in the QSP person's hand, you thought maybe it was going to be thick. At first, when I saw the pictures, I thought this guy was going to be thick in my hand. I like it because the dimensions are such that it tends to, it's thin enough in this direction and in this direction that it actually fits your hand in a rounded profile really well. You see what I'm saying? So you're able to wrap it. You know, we talk about, obviously this guy is super thin, the Mach 51, and the reason that I like that is it because of the contoured scales, it ends up doing that. But this is just doing it in a different way. It's round and it feels really good in my hand. There's no hot spots. And of course, 50/50 choil. Blade is awesome. And, you know, I would tell you that use is probably a bigger, like function is a bigger thing to me than fidget in a knife. And yet I have had a blast fidgeting with this thing. That's all. It is a crazy fidget
but
knife.
If the fidget doesn't take away from the use, then I say go for it.
It doesn't. The lockup is great. Super smooth. You know, weight wise, it's just under 4 ounces, which feels really good in my hand.
Is what.
And I actually like that you went with 20 CV because there's a lot of, I feel like the market is saturated with M390.
Yeah. That's why we did it. Cause I literally just didn't want M390. Even David, though I know it's the same thing. It's just different. Still,
David, I totally screwed up. I was supposed to send you that on the way to JB, and I totally forgot. So that is my fault. I'll send you mine down the road. Definitely. I will send you mine. I totally and completely forgot to send it to you when I send it to JB. So
that reminds me, I got to send him one of these.
There you go.
Add it to my notes section real quick.
There you go. So yeah, no, I dig the blade shape. And just I like it a lot. And you know me, Kevin and I have this conversation all the time. My playground is usually 100 to 200 for knives, and sometimes I'll go up into that 250 range. I'm getting one of these. I don't care what I'm doing. I'm getting one because it's good. So yep,
awesome.
I agree with what you're saying, Matt. I mean, here's the thing. Fidget is not my number one thing for a knife. It's just not. I want to make sure I'm the CEO for Pete's sake. So I want to make sure it feels good in my hand. Yeah, I've seen that too, Bees. I've seen a lot of people questioning the heat treat on M390, and I don't.
Yeah, I think it's more or less just that companies suck. So M390 is actually sort of finicky to get right, and that's why it's so weird that it's so popular, because it's not. I think it just blew up. So now, like, you know, one company gets it right, and then it seems like M390 is the greatest thing. But that's the thing, that's the thing that, like, all those cut test guys have been telling us for years is it's all about the heat treat on the M390. You can get it from anywhere. It's great. You get it on this knife for whatever. But if they don't heat treat it right, it's garbage. You might as well have freaking BG10. Like, so.
Understood. JB, I want to, before he goes, I want to say goodbye. Have a good evening, man.
Thank you. Big Red.
Thanks so much for the super chat. And there's your Daleka salute. You get some awesome clap in there.
Go.
And we'll give you a cheer.
Have fun at work, JB.
Yeah, have fun storming the castle. You'll have to tell me later if the YouTube worked better for you there. Hey, look who's joining us, Kev. We got some guy over here.
Hey, what's up, dude?
Let's see if I can fix this. There we go. Guys. Hey, Colin. I didn't know for sure if you'd be able to or not. Thank you, JB, again. What was that one, Kevin? I saw something about 20 CV. So there are people that say even poorly heat-treated M390 20 CV is equivalent to S30V or S35VN. Interesting.
Yeah.
So he's basically.
What way? Are we just talking about? Are we just talking about edge retention? Because that, like,
I think that's probably what he's referring to.
I don't know. I'm not a steel expert, and I'm not a heat treat expert, so I'm not going to act like I know shit.
Shout out
All
to
knives should
8CR.
be-
Easy to sharpen.
I don't know.
Easy to sharpen, exactly. And it will cut for about 5 minutes.
Honestly, for me, like if we did every knife in 14C, and that'd be fine, but like people aren't going to accept that at the price point you'd be at with all the
Right.
other things on the knife bumping the price up. It's just like if we had done this in 14C, and I'm guessing here, we'd still have to be charging over $200 for it, and then it's like now it's
Probably.
215 instead of 270, but it's 14C. I'm not
with
paying
the
that.
with the titanium frame and you'd
that's
still
what-
be.
Your money is not just in the steel, you know what I mean?
It's
So,
partially, but he's right. Yeah.
it's not that
Speaking
big
of
a jump.
14C, there might be a knife coming out with that on it. if I can get it through a prototype, but we should. Colin, Kevin said I got to talk to you because I'm probably picking the company we were talking with, and I got to work on the transfer and all that stuff.
Oh, yeah.
So yeah, I'll talk to you sometime this week. But
Cool.
waiting for the final invoice, if you
It
will.
looks great. I've had a sneak peek of it.
Yeah, there you go. And if
That's what
you
I
guys
said. Look, it's a great design. I told
Here,
him
I'll
if he
do
doesn't
this.
do it, we're buying it somehow.
Yeah, right.
If things go well and we can
Well,
afford it.
the only nervousness, and Kevin kind of hinted towards this earlier, guys, just so you know, it is not for the faint of heart to do hold on, I'm typing and talking at the same time, and that just doesn't work for me. Really? Okay, there we go. It is not for the faint of heart to do a budget knife because I am gonna have to sell a lot of these to do this. So again, if you go back and talk about what Kevin was talking about earlier, I don't have to sell all that I have to buy, but it's still a very large number. So it's a little scary.
More than the Mach 51 that you
The Mach 51 needed to sell 300. And this is going to need to sell a lot.
I thought it was 200 or something.
200. I'm sorry. I need to sell 200. So there's, for those of you that don't have Instagram, there's the preview picture I put up yesterday. I'll give more this week. If you're a channel member, I sent a message to you channel members a picture of the whole knife. It's probably going to be G10 and micarta, like both available.
Divo Mac 52.
The Divo Mac 52. That's hilarious, Mr. McKenzie. There you go.
I'm just saying that's how much I like the design on this new one.
Thank you. I appreciate it. And I'm excited to show it to everybody. I don't want to show it and then everybody be like, now where's the knife? Because
it's okay to tease people.
I get it.
I feel like the clock starts when the prototypes show up. That's when the clock starts, because then it's like, do I start sending them to people to review? Once other people are reviewing them on YouTube, then it's like go time.
Right.
You need to, and this is what happened. Like we didn't plan to do the pre-order like right away, but like you just start going, and then you gotta capitalize on momentum too. Like you can't have all these people check it out and then like wait months. Like I'd rather have a pre-order up and have people still checking it out, you know? Like I don't know. So
I don't know what that means.
All strategy.
I don't know what that means.
Happy Meal.
No, I was talking about Sinister. I don't know what that means. Is the pivot deep dish?
It must be some kind of pizza joke.
It is going to be milled like that, and
because it looks like a pizza. To me, guys, I swear I cannot unsee the Star of David on that damn thing.
Yeah, you did say that.
It's supposed to be
a 5-spoke racing wheel.
Yeah, but it looks like a Star of David. I don't know. Whatever.
Very cool, Grumpy.
I'm just saying, I can't get it out of my head.
Awesome. Appreciate that, Grumpy. Thank you, man.
And flipper hole. I love that name.
Whatever. A hole. An opening hole. So there's another part. There's another part to the hole.
I'm in too.
There's another part. Thank you. There's another part to the hole that I think is cool.
It's called the cockpit, guys.
No, it's not. I'm leaving now. It is not inspired by anything. It's just a knife, okay? I do not want that, Kevin.
Wait, you're telling me there's no I'm out of here.
There's no cockpit.
Oh, man.
Oh, gosh. Yeah.
Kev is showing.
Thank you very much, Andrew. I appreciate that. The first thing I thought of was Texas. Oh, great. David Starr is 6-pointed, Kevin, apparently.
Yeah, you guys know I have no clue.
More like a pentagram. Oh, crap.
I'm not religious at all, so I have no idea. First thing I thought of was Texas. Because
I don't know.
Lone Star State. Got it.
I don't know. I'll take Mr. McKenzie. I'll take that into account. Definitely. I appreciate that.
Kubi, they do good G10. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but
we're working with them now on a couple things.
There is one thing that you need to know. Those of you looking at this, it will not have sandwiched liners, as I call them. It will the liners will be nested in the G10 or the micarta. So that is just. I'm telling you, we talk all the time about the
translation.
Yeah, we talk all the time about the language barrier. My CAD guy is awesome. But when you try to explain changes, it doesn't always go well.
Colin knows. Colin knows. We've talked to that guy.
Yeah.
Whew.
He's great.
I have tried to explain nested or liners sitting inside of the. I've done all of it.
Every
Kevin.
picture is of the knife like this on its side, like he's doing these fancy freaking pictures. I'm like, dude, I just want to see my knife and how it looks at all angles. Like all of them are just this. Like it's brutal. And then he has two of them, and it's like, dude, I just need one knife, and I need to see each angle. Like that's
yeah, that's right, Andrew. I mean, Matthew, it is. I am planning on this being 14 C28.
Yeah, it's Sandvik steel.
Yep,
there's different ones, but
yeah.
I'm gonna run to the restroom real quick.
You can do that.
You want to pull me down or whatever you can decide.
Let's see if I can. Let's see. Hide on stream. Oh, I already cut him off.
There you go.
I love it. That's great. Do you have okay travels today, there, sir?
Yeah, it was good, man. I coming from Ohio. Visiting my sister.
Okay. I thought you were visiting Andrew Hobbard. He's here from Ohio. I know. No, I'm just kidding. One of our guys here that's here all the time. Richard Campbell, long day driving home. So while Kevin's not here, Colin, what's your favorite part about this design? Let me take mine down so we can actually see what I'm looking at here. There we go. So what's your favorite part as a designer? What speaks to you about this design?
Yeah, I mean, I think the blade shape is awesome, and that was like, I pretty much just traced his sketch of it. And it's not like the type of blade shape that I would typically design on my own.
Gotcha.
So it was like, I mean, I love the way it turned out, and it's super ergonomic, and I love that you can
very much
hold it in a million different grips, and it feels great. And I love that the handle is super neutral, but yeah, I mean, I just love that blade. It's a super utilitarian.
Yeah, I agree, especially with the point.
Totally.
You get down like this
kind of Warncliffey things. And
yeah. So I wonder who the first, I think I know who it is because they're probably in the chat. Let's see. He's coming. Show on stream. I think I know who it's going to be, but somebody's going to sharpen this swedge. No. Some crazy person is going to do that. Obviously, I do not recommend you carrying it like that, but I have a feeling that there's somebody in the chat.
What?
The swedge up front. Somebody's going to do it.
Why would you sharpen that?
I don't know. People are crazy.
How the hell would you?
I don't know. There are people that modify knives all day long. There's at least one in the chat, right, Sinister?
Yeah, but that's a lot of
and then you'd be cutting yourself all day long too. So that wouldn't be the right thing.
I mean,
Lord,
you could do it, I guess.
Guys, we have to take a bunny break real quick.
You are a madman, Sinister. I agree.
Yeah, we have to take a bunny break. Hey, Ash.
Oh.
Everybody say hi to my daughter. She's brought a bunny. Are you like tired or something?
He says that, but then they can't actually hear you, so there's no
Come
point
over here.
Hi.
Hi. Hey.
There she is. Oh my goodness. See, he tries to run away. All right, where's the killer bunny?
Why wouldn't he run away?
There's the killer bunny emojis right away. And
Grumpy said, "Watch."
oh, we have killer buddy emojis, and we have that holy hand grenade of Antioch emojis. So if you've never seen that movie, shame on you. Kevin, have you not seen Monty Python and the Holy Grail?
Are you kidding me, dude?
Okay,
Of course
you
I've
have
seen
seen it. All right.
I have a
okay.
I have a shirt that has the Black Knight with no limbs, and it says Leg Day on it.
Oh God, really?
Yeah.
Attack of the Killer Bunny. Everybody says hello, Ash. It's a way.
Jeez, man, everybody's blowing up the bunny stuff.
Yeah, they love the bunny, man. I'm telling you, they love Trevor and they love Ashlyn and they love the bunny.
What's the bunny's
Awesome.
name?
The bunny's name is Monty, actually.
Monty, nice.
Yes. So
They come to these live
He-
streams for
he just-
everybody but you.
exactly, Colin. He does not like me. The bunny.
Clearly.
he tries to claw me to death. Have you been successful in trimming his claws? I'll take that as a no. LOL, leg day.
Why do you think I
Wascally
told him
Wabbit.
not to ruin my sweatshirt?
Yeah, don't ruin the sweatshirt. And she'll be sitting there holding him, minding her own business, looking at her phone or something. He'll chew a hole in her shirt.
And if he chews a hole in this one, he's not going to have a fun day.
He's trying. You better watch out. So Colin answered a question, Kevin, and I'm going to ask you the same question now, but I'm not going to tell you his answer. This is not.
I heard it all, right?
Oh, you did? Darn, because it's okay. So what's your favorite? What are you doing? Oh, she's going to put the cowboy hat on. What's your favorite part of this knife design?
Yeah, I'd probably say the blade shape too, but mostly like this part right here up at the top.
Yep.
Going down into the poon. That's just like, that was the thing I drew that I was just like, this would be cool. And then I sent the sketch to Colin and he did his magic on it.
Yeah, and when I
ended up
first
with
looked at it, I thought it would be too far out for it to be useful, but it's not. I mean, it's
No.
either for your thumb or your finger. It's absolutely. Yeah. I mean, I like this when you're doing that kind of thing.
If you watch my unboxing, I was pretty surprised at how good this was.
Yeah, it's really
that was not the plan. Like when I drew that, the plan was not this is going to be great for your thumb. It was this looks cool. You know what I mean? And we kind of talked about like, should we get rid of the hump? Should we leave the hump? And we ended up keeping it, and I'm glad we did because
it's perfect.
And it makes it super unique too.
Yeah,
and the way it sticks out of the handle, also makes it kind of really unique.
Spine from here down is just like a little icing on the cake.
Yep.
I think.
What are you doing?
Giving you that.
Oh gosh.
The chat. Somebody in the chat said they said they came here for the hat.
They came here for the hat. All right, fine. I'll wear the hat for a minute.
I would be flicking my scalp, but I don't have one right now.
Yeah.
You don't have one?
I have that one right now.
Oh gosh, he took it from you. That's not nice.
I'm gonna trade him for the copper one, but
he's flipping.
Together.
Looks like
he's one together to send to Levon from the Knife Nuts.
I still don't have a nimble, Colin. I gotta fix.
I just got this today from Kevin. He sent it to me.
How is it?
I like it a lot.
Deuces.
You do?
Yeah.
Good. I might have to get you.
Holy!
Don't make him rip a hole in my Dragon Ball.
All right, you better
sweatshirt.
go then. Sorry, the bunny's going crazy.
Don't mess
Strong
up my Dragon Ball
possibility.
sweatshirt.
Yeah, it's really fun.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, they're really nice. I want the larger one just because I got fat hands.
That larger one
I
looks
guess I don't
really
have
cool,
fat
too.
hands. I have long hands.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're next on the list for that, so we'll see what you think once you get it.
Cool.
I really like it too, but I like the original size better personally.
Really?
Yeah, just if you're in the choil, it fills your whole hand. I mean,
I just like the fact that I'm getting
when you have a choil.
No, I understand, but you're ending up with more blade. Because of the choil, you're losing some blade, and with the bigger one, you're going to get more blade.
Yeah, but you have way more handle, weight, size, all that stuff.
Yeah.
Why do you need that much blade on this type of knife? I don't know.
I don't know.
But yeah, I mean, obviously,
Probably don't.
Fidget and ergos came first on this guy, but that's fine.
He's got this thing today too.
Oh, you ordered one of those?
I did.
It's a rake.
No, it's
the axial.
Axial.
Oh,
gear.
axial. Okay, I thought it said. Oh, axial. Yeah.
They're calling it
like
the NZ. Today they named it the NZ.
The NZ. Okay.
It's actually really good.
Yeah,
I don't know who OEMs it, but the D10's perfect. It drops really nice.
Howdy, Mattisfaction.
You like it, Colin?
I really do. Yeah.
You had
Mine
it
has
for
a little bit
like
of lock stick.
20 minutes or
annoying,
something.
Oh, it's got a lock
You
stick.
said? Mine did too. Clean the lock face and then put a little alcohol on like a Q-tip and put it on the tang.
Yeah.
And then leave it open for a second, close it. I did that a few times and it finally got like all the oil off of that lock bar.
Cool. Yeah, I haven't taken this apart or done anything to it yet.
D2, I saw that. That thing is gorgeous.
Have you
The
seen
nimble,
the blue
micarta.
Yeah, that
nimble.
looks really good.
I didn't see a blue micarta when I saw. He did one in this version, in this stuff, the liner lock.
No, there's a blue micarta one. He showed it. Let me see if I can find it real quick.
Well, no, I believe it. I just haven't.
Well, I want to see it because it looks good.
But yeah, that's probably the one I would get is the aluminum foil.
I haven't
just to get that stuff again.
I haven't killed the stream yet, Kevin, so I'm trying to.
Nice.
Usually, by now I would have murdered it. So, all right, it's just what I do, man.
You tell Jeff. Don't worry, Stacey. Don't worry.
All right, here we go. I have got too much stuff on my screen. All right, there we go. So there is the blue.
I didn't even realize it was micarta. I thought that was G10 when I saw it.
It's blue micarta, and it is super awesome looking. I don't know. Let's see. Does he say?
Go to his post.
No, he just said production. Blue micarta nimble liner lock production is underway.
Go to his post from yesterday where he shows the versions he's gonna have. There it is. Yep, there it is. So he does have that one.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, look at that.
That's cool.
Black micarta. There's your aluminum stuff.
I didn't even know QSP had. I guess we knew they had denim micarta from the Penguin.
Okay. So what's the black blade? And for those of you who like JG10, there you go.
So one's PVD and one's black washed. Nice. That's a lot of versions. Damn.
Yeah, it is a lot of versions.
Seriously.
It's
that
blue is beautiful.
He didn't have to worry about that. Yeah.
Yep. So yeah, that's
not sure about the nimble, says Mr. McKenzie. Yeah, man. A lot of people say that, and then you get one in their hands, like Colin, and then they're like, "Oh, I get it now." Because I think there's something about the design. To me personally, when I first saw it, I thought it looked good, but I think a lot of people think it's a little bit ugly. But then you get it in hand, you realize how fun it is and how ergonomic it is and how good it is. And then, like, I've seen this happen to like 10 people. So you just gotta get one in hand, dude, and that'll decide it for you.
Awesome. Hey, addicted to knives. If I get the blue micarta, I'm gonna take you up on that, brother, for sure. Have you seen Kevin? Whoa! Apparently, there's a super chat.
What's up, Fisher?
Hey, look at that, Bobby. What's up, man?
What's up, Bobby? Bobby's the man.
Yeah, there we go. And we got a Hank from him tonight in the giveaway. Thank you so much. Let's do some Daleka saluting here. There you go. There you go. Daleka salute for you there, Mr. Issuing Stitches. Howdy, kids. Everybody say hello.
Get a two
and
we're
going to give you some cheering here. There you go. Thank you so much for your super chat, brother. Appreciate it very, very much.
You got to get a Daleka, huh?
So, Kevin, did I show you? Yeah, you need a Daleka.
Keith about that.
So
he's the keeper of the Dalekas.
Who is?
Have I shown you this? Keith, the knife freak. He's in the chat here. Did I show you this clip that Addicted to Knives did for my blue?
Oh, that's sick.
Yeah, you showed me before.
Yeah. So he's saying if I get the blue nimble like that, I need this clip, the clip done that way. So
nice.
Yeah.
No, wait, did you send him your clip? And
I sent him the clip, and he annotated it for me. Yeah,
I'm not into that like crazy anno stuff, but that looks good. So
yeah, I think it's muted enough because it's still shiny, and
I like this.
I think it looks great.
There
you go.
That's awesome.
Berserker tie with the gray and the black stuff.
Right.
Well, the only colored one I like is the stuff Oz does on the Roosevelt with this colored berserker tie. I don't know how he does that, but it's freaking cool how it matches the hardware and stuff.
All right, there you go. The Keith says, "Hit me up on Instagram, Colin." Keith, the knife freak. Keith _the_. Yeah, whatever.
Will do.
He's got lots of Bobby, everything is good here. We've been talking about the Divo Stout, and you saw Colin holding up that Hank, the face Hank there. Kevin said that if I didn't want a Kevin one, I need to make sure to write Colin in the in the notes. So.
That's right, Colin. But yeah, I was telling everybody earlier that you're donating your time to make these Hanks for us for the pre-order, and we really appreciate that. He's the man.
Indeed.
I can make a Timascus clip for it, but it won't be cheap. LOL, like that Anno. Yeah, exactly. It looks really cool.
All right,
so
I gotta talk to Addicted to Knives then.
Yeah, no,
his clips. All right.
Yeah, he can do that. If you watch his stuff on Instagram and Facebook, he's done some. He loves Tucson knives and a little bit of everything. But he's putting
a little bit of soul into those Tucsons, huh?
Yeah, he does like if they're frame lock, he'll do the whole thing in that Lightning Anno. And it looks pretty sick. So. See you later, Tim S. Have a good one, brother. We're going a little late. I'm gonna get to the giveaway here in a few minutes. Sorry about that. We're running our mouths talking about this knife, but so guys, don't forget. Like I said, the pre-orders coming up. This guy's going down to Stasa. Kevin, I'm gonna drop it off tomorrow. That's right. I already have the label. I got it printed earlier, so I'll box it up as soon as I'm done here. And we'll get it off to Stasa tomorrow, and then you guys can check out Stasa. I'm sure he's going to do some crazy cutting. He told me he was going to bash it on an aluminum rod.
Yeah.
And
do it.
Yep. Hey, man, he can do whatever he wants.
There you go. There you go. No, he won't do that.
Tell the guy not to do that. I mean,
right.
I want to know how it does because we know that 20 CV was tested at 59. So like. It'd be interesting to see how well it does at 59.
So who in the chat is going to make Kevin a red flower pot hat? Somebody needs to make Kevin and Colin. Huh?
Is that what
you don't know what I've mentioned this like 10 times. You always act like I'm weird.
The Divo,
so the Divo, there was a band in the 80s called Divo. Whip it. Well, I can't do that or I'll get. Yeah. They wore red flower pots.
How is it spelled?
DEVO.
Okay. All right. Cool.
Yeah.
How did we not know?
That's why I said that in my.
You blame Colin. He came up with the name, not me.
Look at that. Look at that. He's going to give you the blame for that one. I like it. That's awesome.
I loved it,
of course.
As soon as I heard it.
I had to go hands-free for a bit. But the more I see the stout, the more I want it to be in late October. Does that mean you're not going to have money till October, Bill? Well, here's the thing. Trust me, if Kevin gets this thing fully funded, he'll make sure there's another run, okay? So don't. Yeah. If they sell out, he'll get you one down the road.
Yeah, definitely. Jake. Still sober, brother.
Oh, look at that. Issuing Stitches says the Divo hat. I'm on it. There we go. I knew somebody. We got to have a promotional picture with you two at Blade Show or something with the red flower pot hats.
Mr. McKenzie says,
what'd he say?
Anyone else see the Mach 51 cockpit in the Divo hole?
Well, we can. I don't really see it.
Let me see the cockpit.
We're gonna see it. Kevin's ripping off somebody else now.
No, it doesn't. Nah, come on, man.
I don't see it. You know what though? It does look a little bit more like that.
October
looks a little bit more like that Messerschmitt knife from Boker though.
No, Bill. The pre-order, if all goes well, we would get the order in by the end of April. And then it's supposed to be 90-day production. So you'd have May, June, July. And then I'm adding August, and I'm calling it August-September delivery. And that's just adding for shipping, us packaging, us doing everything. And if there's any delays, like I just don't want to say exactly 90 days because it's never going to happen.
There's another person saying they were going to suggest they were lookalikes.
Should be August, September, though, Bill.
I don't see it. I don't see it. Nope, I don't see it.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Pretty different.
Yeah, pretty different. But needs an XL version for Greg, apparently.
For what? Oh,
for the
snout?
Divo. Yeah.
I don't know.
We may do that one day.
He said, I don't know. Yeah, I mean,
No,
if
there
all
it is.
goes
Sorry, I
well,
clicked on the wrong
we
one.
plan to do a mini and an XL. But I will say, Kyle had one in, and he said it fit his hand really well. He's got huge clunker hands.
So I got 4-inch hands, and when I'm choked up, that's how much handle's left. And when I'm back, that's how much handle's left.
I mean,
so
you don't really hold the knife back there. I mean,
no, if you were to, though, I'm saying, smart Alec.
3.75 drop point, please. Yeah, Michael, I'll just design a whole new knife for you.
That sounds.
I'm sure we'll come out with a 3.75 drop point.
Hey, Michael, trust me, brother. The magical book is getting thicker and thicker, and there's probably a 3.75 drop point in there.
We do need to do a drop point. We haven't designed any drop points yet.
I told Kev and Colin we need to collab and do something together, man. I got ideas popping out of my skull that are pretty crazy. But first, I just want to fund a stupid knife. So
I hear you.
It's not,
you got to get there too.
Not stupid though. I didn't mean that.
That's how we feel, man. We just want to get it funded. That's all we want. That's our goal. We're not trying to make a bunch of money or anything. We just want to get a knife out there.
There you go.
So
Colin
2.75 reverse sheep's clip.
There you go. Colin knows what he's doing with his sheep's foot warranty. Both of his Kubies are sick.
Oh,
there you go.
Man.
He has 3 or 4 now.
There's a third one. I haven't seen it yet. I haven't had it yet. It's on the way.
Okay. I told White Mountain to hold me one whenever they come in, which means give me one, not hold it. You know.
Colin, you need to talk to them and tell them to give their stupid knives names, though, man. Come on, your knives deserve names.
This is the Royal.
Oh yeah, yours is the Royal. That's right.
And the one coming out does have a name, and the second one did have a name too. But they just
what was his name?
The second one was called the
You can't even remember.
No, it's dumb. That's
the Duroc.
The what? Duroc. Oh, okay.
DUROC.
Like the stuff you put on your house?
And some wouldn't. It was weird.
What is that? What's a Duroc?
Duroc is like a
pig.
Duroc is also a concrete board that you put on your house if you're going to put rocks.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Where'd you come up with it?
I have no idea. I have like a running list of knife names.
You're apparently a communist, Kevin.
I hope we never tap into those names. Luckily, we chose a theme where you can't fucking name something the Duroc.
The Duroc. All right, guys. I'm just gonna give my. I'm gonna give my. I'm going to give my kind. We are going to do a giveaway, but if you guys like Ray from Everyday City Carry, he just started. I just got the notification. Don't let me hold you from going over there. If you want to go over there, please do. So Ray can't yell at me.
Hot ones or something tonight?
Jerry Jacoy, hello. A show pig. Okay, all right.
There you go. See, some people know. All right, so what's the new one called?
The new Kubi is called the Hyde.
The Hyde.
HYDE. Hyde.
Okay, all right.
Like
will there be a Jekyll? Yeah, will there be a Jekyll at some point? Okay.
Yeah. The Jekyll Stout.
Sounds like a Klingon name, Duroc. Yes, it kind of does. Ray is waiting. Well, he can keep waiting.
It reminded me of Turok, the dinosaur hunter game from like.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, I used to love that game.
Wow. I think he said it's on the way. Is that what you said on the new one, Colin? It should be here soonish.
Yeah, I mean, some people have it already.
Oh, okay.
I just haven't got mine yet.
Yeah, they sell them at. So, I think what happens is Kubi uses this Knife Global website or whatever, or they own Kubi or something. I don't know, and they always sell them before Kubi even ships them anywhere. So, like, it's almost like they have an OEM or something.
Okay, here it is.
Know.
Yeah, I'm not sure how it works either.
Hold on, I should have left the share on, and then I wouldn't have to go back through all these hula hoops again.
But you always get them later than they're on the market. It seems odd to me. Like, why don't they send you prototype?
They just take their sweet ass time. I mean, they don't I never get prototypes from, yeah, that's
I
it.
know licensed designs or whatever. Yeah,
Right, exactly.
Oh, I dig that.
you should
Except-
start asking for them, Colin.
Colin,
I
can I
did.
get to that hole because I hate front flippers?
Oh, you did? Like, yeah, man. Well, as you get more popular, you can demand it, probably.
Yeah, exactly.
I stink at front flippers. I'm literally the worst in the world at front flippers.
Now that you're part of Divo, you got all this power you can
That's
harness.
right. Got a lot of clout now.
Although I finally found a front flipper that I can front flip pretty well, and believe it or not, it is a mini. It is the mini petrified fish beluga. Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
I love the
I can
look.
actually front flip it still, and just no, by now I didn't do it, but I did it earlier. But yeah, there you go.
They also have them before everybody, Michael Morgan. It's weird. It's almost like they're the OEM making them. they have them right off the press because, like, what's his name? Lewis, Addicted to Knives with the TO, not a 2. He had a Kubi Royal that didn't even have Colin's maker's mark on it.
Huh.
And he bought it from that Knife Global. It's almost like right off the, manufacturing line, they sold that thing.
Yeah.
Kev is trading me a stout for my mini beluga. He's a great dude.
That's
Dude,
awesome.
I really want a green G-Mascus mini beluga. I don't know why. I'm weird. It's like a knife I'm actually hunting, and I never
Green?
hunt budget knives.
That's awesome.
Yeah. That new one looks sick, Colin. It looks very ergonomic.
So let's talk about this because you and I talked about this knife, Kevin, and
God, let's not talk about that.
I'm a little disappointed. Yeah. You were telling me you thought it would be pretty good because it's 14C and we both picked it up, but yeah.
I didn't pick that up. Wait, what
you didn't. I thought you did.
No, I picked up that other Y-Start, the one you gave away a while ago,
this,
the little flipper.
This thing is, I mean, it's decent, and I will be giving it away. So I don't want to say too bad about it because I'm going to give it away, but it's hard to get to. It's hard to get to the lock bar.
You gotta hold it lower.
Hold it lower.
Lower on the lock bar, and then it'll drop.
Ow! Now it freaking cut me. Thanks.
For somebody who doesn't like knives that drop shut, you're really concerned about it not dropping shut.
No, I just couldn't get it. I can't. I don't care about it dropping shut. I just want to be able to activate the lock bar.
You want to get past
I can't. Yeah, I know. I can't get my finger in there. That's what I'm saying. The access to the lock bar is not good.
Mr. McKenzie, it's a great knife, the 322, but only if you're into big knives. That knife was too big for me to want to EDC every day. So
that's sacrilege around this channel.
I would much prefer the 321 to carry every day because it's smaller. It's got a choil. It's very lightweight. I mean, so does that one, but it's just a better size for me personally.
No, this thing is money.
For me
it's not too big. How is that too big?
I just think it's big. I don't know.
It's
coming. It's heavy.
I think it's
probably 3.5.
It's 3.5, I believe. I can measure, but I gotta dab my blood off my finger.
It was the best budget knife ever, and I would disagree. I think this is better. I'm not saying this is the best budget.
Well,
knife
for
ever,
you, yeah,
it's really good. Sorry, Colin, it's not the best. It's fucking good.
Totally agree.
It's no, I mean, I like the Royal a lot. Yeah, I agree with you.
If it was 14C, it probably would be the best one.
The new one's 14C.
Oh, nice. I just dig the
Royal?
The 322.
No,
the
hide.
The hide. Sorry.
I'll consult with you next time I name a knife.
He named a knife after a show pig, and then the next one is a hide.
The hide of the show pig.
The Duroc hide.
Yes, exactly.
Oh, my God.
This knife is sucky. I'm giving it away. I didn't say that. It's a good.
Did you have names for the 319?
It's a good knife. This is a very good knife that just doesn't have good lock bar access. Heck, the Gale Bradley's just like that. So, and that's a good knife. I just couldn't get to the friggin' lock bar.
Well, first off, somebody will. The Riffle's a great one too, dude. I like that one better than the 322. What was I gonna say? The this is a great one too.
Well,
Stinger.
I got to tell you, as much as I've never, yeah, Mini Beluga's great, but I got a hold of the wow, I just totally blanked on the knife I was going to talk about. What did we just say before that? We said the riffle, the Sin Cut Honorous.
Oh, that's a great one.
Oh my gosh, that's that like, I mean, it's basically the riffle with 9 CR,
smaller size.
Yeah, smaller size, 9 CR. That thing, absolutely. I was blown away. I do have I can't remember the name.
What's that one called?
I have this
Sin Cut what?
Honorous, HONORIS. Yeah.
Like
look at it, Colin. Look at it in Chaborsha wood or whatever it is. The wood was sick looking.
The micarta was really good.
That's really good.
But this is
made at the same.
I can't even remember the name of this one now.
So is every. I think every Chinese knife is made by San Run Mu.
This is the episode, the Sin Cut episode. Also has really nice action on it. But again, I like the ones with the hole. Yep, I like the ones with the hole better than the flipper.
If it's free and it's a decent knife, like I won't give away a knife that's not like good. Like
no, I won't either.
It might not be a knife I would keep, but like it's gonna cut and it's gonna open.
Well, it definitely cuts.
You get it for free. I mean, come on.
It definitely cuts.
Not that anybody was complaining, but I'm just saying.
No. Nobody was complaining. No. And unfortunately, I won't be giving the Sin Cut away because no, I was not. It's a good knife. I love the blue in it. I think it's gorgeous. It's a good looking knife. I cannot middle finger flick it.
I think
there's no room to get your finger in there.
Cheap, but whatever.
You do? I think it looks kind of cool, but whatever. I don't know.
Well,
I still like those little holes in the cutout.
Yeah.
Weird.
It's kind of interesting, but it's a big hunk of 14C. So if you just want a big hunking knife, I mean, this is, and it cuts. It definitely cuts. It's got a great edge on it, and
nice.
Yeah, the riffle is awesome. I agree.
Yeah, riffle's a great knife, and this, again, I'd rather have the Beluga than the Mini Beluga, but I got to tell you, they did something.
No.
You the like tiny knives.
Horrible,
I don't. Well, 4-inch hands. So give me a break.
I got big hands.
Okay. So, but I do dig this one a lot.
What is a 4-inch hand? Like, what does that mean? Like, how wide
from
it is?
From here to here, boom to boom.
That's
4 inches.
Never measured.
Here, hold your hand up to the stout, like from it.
Well, first I'm trying to get the blood off my hand, but yes. What am I doing?
That's pretty big. I'm like 3.5.
You're spreading your hands out. I could do that too.
Okay, well I won't spread them then, smart aleck.
I need a measuring tape. Can't play with him. He's cheating. I don't have. Oh wait, is this? This is 5.5.
Well, okay. Here's the thing. You keep saying this is a big knife. This is not a big knife. This is a good size knife.
It's a big
the
knife.
Big knife is the friggin' Hoback Summit.
Big knife. I don't mean like it's too big. I just mean it's a bigger knife.
Well, okay, but we've also had this conversation before, and I'm gonna pull a knife out to prove
it. Our knife is average sized. This is like a medium sized knife.
You think this knife is too big? You think this knife is too big, and it's not.
It's too big for the design. I don't mean it's too big in general. That thin, like pointy design, it's just too big for that. The Neutron looks so much better because it's more compact.
And my hand goes off the back of the Neutron handle.
Yeah,
my hand goes off the back of the Neutron handle.
Mr. Big Hands over here.
Kevin says my hands are 3.25. Everybody's measuring their hands now.
My guess is mine's about the same, 3.25 or something. I wear a large glove, but I don't know if that matters. That's how long your hand is, right?
I wear extra large gloves, so yes.
Fatness of your hand is more important, I guess. I need a measuring tape.
It all started because JB was saying my 3 3/4 inch hands. So one day I decided to measure my hands and kind of use that as a measuring stick.
I need a measuring stick. How do I not carry a measuring stick?
You don't have like
this is a new EDC item.
You don't even have a ruler?
I'm in
I got
my
two
office. Not in my, not in my studio.
I saw your doodle. You definitely don't use a ruler, but
How's my wife
I'm sorry, Colin liked my cut there. That was nice.
What doodle? What are you talking about?
Your Divo Stout napkin drawing.
Why would I need a ruler to draw a dope ass knife?
Every one of my drawings, and I'm not showing any of them right now. But every one of my drawings has a measuring device at the top or the bottom, so that I could see what I'm drawing to.
Accurate.
I do.
You think that's an accurate ruler?
What the heck?
I doubt it. Let's see. How long is this blade? 3 1/4. Yeah, on here it's technically a 4 1/4 inch blade, so I think that's right. Yeah, well, I guess we're not measuring my hand today, guys.
Yep.
Why do I have a ruler in the office somewhere?
Yeah, I've got 2 of them sitting here. I'll send you one.
Oh, great. Yeah, thanks. Please.
It may not get there before we're done.
I don't know. I have like a stupid thing with a ruler on it somewhere. That's odd.
You don't even have like a measuring tape?
Bobby, if you're still watching, I think you should invent the Hank with the ruler on every one.
Ooh.
Brilliant idea.
So, yeah, like
that's actually a great idea.
Should be a ruler all the way across. Like, even if you just made it, like, just put lines in it, like stitching that looked like it matched or something. I don't know.
That would be pretty sick. That I would buy one of those. I have measuring tapes all over my house, Stacy. So I don't know what Kevin.
They're in the next room.
We're always measuring something around here. Yeah, the Espada is a humongo knife. That's a big knife.
None of your pry bars have rulers. Well, I only have one here, and I only have the fulcrum, and no, it doesn't have a ruler. I think the first one did, and then they
there you go, Kevin.
Got rid of it.
You started something. Bobby says, "I'm on it."
Nice, Bobby. Hey, don't worry, I got these genius ideas.
Oh, jeez. Now we started him up again.
Ask Colin. I send him like
I've heard plenty of them
in the middle of the night.
Yeah. Well, I mean,
just
because my book is filling up doesn't mean they're useful designs. It just means I'm designing things.
The only good designs are ones without measurements. You know what I mean?
Is that right? So I just need to pull out like a paper towel and start drawing. I got it.
All right, wait, here we go. I'm an idiot. How did nobody think of this? The Stout has a 3 1/4 inch handle. So
handle? Blade. You're measuring it on the blade. Okay.
There you go. Yeah, I have about a Stout's width handle. Blade. Handle. What the fuck? Hand. Sorry, I cursed. My bad. Look.
Oh, you're good.
So what? What'd you call this?
We all know you.
Yep, that's about 3
1/4.
Yeah.
Am I supposed to measure down here or like where?
No, I did it up here at the top from
either
there.
Way.
I'm still trying to get my finger to stop bleeding. Thanks.
3 1/4, guys. There we go. Why didn't I do that right away? I have all these knives from like 3 1/4, 3 1/2, 3.75. I even have one monster over here. Is this a big knife?
That is a big knife. I still haven't gotten to see one of them, but yeah, that is a big knife, and you like that one.
I do, man.
So why do you like that one if you don't like really big knives?
Because it carries like a smaller knife. I say this all the time. It's got some like Harry Potter magic in it, like those purses that just like you keep dropping shit in. This knife just feels and carries like a knife half its size. It's very strange. It is thin. Like
I love the sound.
Oh yeah,
that's crazy.
Awesome.
It's the hollow grind. Love this hollow grind. I don't know if you can see.
Oh, very cool, Bang Bang. Maybe Kevin can measure his hands with your 16-inch fish that you caught. That's cool.
Can I show you the hollow grind if I do this?
This live stream has gotten away from me.
Yeah, you can see how ridiculous that.
Wow.
If you compare it to the Stout you have there, it's freaking ridiculously deep. QSP can't do a very deep hollow grind.
Apparently
now they can, but it'll cost more.
Yeah, I can't.
You just gotta lay it flat. It's
I
a
ain't
little
playing.
bit there.
Yeah,
you
you
can
see
see it
it.
a little bit. Yeah, my camera's just better because it's my phone.
Yeah. This is just a webcam. Dang it!
Yeah.
Stop bleeding. Okay.
Just put a Band-Aid on it.
Oh, that's a good point. I think I do have a Band-Aid
I'm
buried under here.
surprised you survived the stout for 4 days, but then
The stout didn't cut me. The daggone Kevin saying hold the lock bar lower thing cut me.
Well, you said you couldn't get it disengaged. I clearly helped you with that.
You did clearly help me.
Lefty has said the gun gear carries thin. Yeah, it does. It really does. I mean, look at it.
Really
For how big it is, you would
Yeah.
expect it to be much thicker. Like, here's the stout. This is 5 point, sorry. It's half an inch, basically. A little over half an inch. And the gun gear is about, maybe 0.6 of an inch. And it has contoured scales, and it has a wire clip, I think. Although the prototype I had was 3D milled, and that was great too. I don't know. It's not super light either. It's like 6 ounces or seven maybe. Yet it just spreads that weight out, I guess. I don't know. It's really good.
Yeah, Greg, I don't know what the deal is, man. when I bleed, I just bleed forever. So I think I'm anemic or something. Who knows?
Colin is questioning his whole business partnership with Ruler Boy. Yeah.
Very nice. Very nice.
Colin probably questioned it a few times.
Michael, I can't show any bigger knives right now because the Summit is out with it's on the way to Big Red from Stasa, because Stasa just recorded his video, and then the Baglighter XL is at JB as well. So I don't have any large knives here right now.
Is that the button lock one?
Yeah.
How do you like it?
I dig it.
The Baglighter
it does
XL?
it has a little bit, yeah, the Baglighter XL has a little bit of button stick.
That is such a bad knife.
Oh,
Sorry.
crap.
Sorry.
Your definition of bad and mine are different.
Well, first off, it just doesn't even work.
You also said that the Anthem was a bad knife, and I just friggin' love
I did not
this
say
knife.
it was a bad knife. I owned one for a while.
You
I
said
love
the
that
spring
knife.
was weak, and it wasn't.
Yeah, it's too weak. It's too weak. The axis lock and the detent is too light because of it too. It's a good knife, and I just think they should have made it a little bit smaller.
I don't think he and I've ever agreed on a knife, Colin. I don't. I'm pretty sure.
Other than the stout, maybe.
Yeah, there you go. That's your
Yeah, I
Venn
should have
diagram.
hated it. Daggone it.
Good sign. It's a good sign.
Yep.
Mr. Big Hands approves.
Mr. Big Hands. Yep. And I got all the blood off my hands, so we're all good.
B said, "What about your huge knife, Casey?"
I don't have. I said all my big knives are gone. Oh, the Lockback Hunter. Oh, that one. Yes, I totally. Tried to drop it.
The big. Yeah, that's
Jesus
Christ. Oh, that.
The hell.
Do you like that? Do you like that opening sound, Colin?
Well, that's really something.
That's a lockback right there.
It actually locks too.
Oh yeah, and it cuts. It does cut.
I love how they went through the trouble of like putting a pattern on there, like a picture and everything.
What is that? It's like I see.
It's deer in front of a mountain.
At least it doesn't have an actual car rim as the picture.
I don't know. I don't. Yeah. Thank you. Who said that?
What?
Oh, I think you said that. Okay.
Yeah. I said that. I'm funny.
Come on, Alec. Yeah, you are hilarious.
What's the blade steel?
On what? On this? It just says stainless.
He's talking about that. Sounds
Sure,
like
it just says stainless.
12 gauge. It does.
It does.
It does. It's a nice circumcision knife. Yeah, for like a Sasquatch or a Cyclops. Jeez. I think we just learned something about MatisFAST.
Yeah, I guess. We need to move to a giveaway here. Keith, are you still here? Is Keith still here?
Casey's
I bet he's
Mr. Big Hands. MatisFAST's Mr. Big,
There you go.
Getting
All
circumcised.
right, I'm going to show what we're giving. I'm going to show what we're giving away real quick. So the first thing, no, I'm just kidding.
Same steel as the Dalek.
There you go. So, giant stack of stuff here. We've got, of course, Butter Knives Fast number 46. Stainless.
Yes.
Yep. Butter Knives Fast number 46.
That
of course, you got all
the cuts better than the Delica.
Oh gosh. You got all kinds. You got the Tempest Knives sticker. You got the Knives Fast. You got Grady's gear. Big Red EDC. You got an Issuing Stitches one in here. And since Jeremy Freak Show gave me all kinds of his business cards, guys, there's one of those in here in case you want some sharpening services done. Have you had him sharpen anything for you, Kev?
Who?
Freak Show?
Yeah. Yeah, he sharpened my Field Duty and my Chavez. Both are gone now, but he did.
We got a bees. Look at that. We got a whatever this thing is called.
It's the Calsa.
Calsa, that's it. Thank you. Stevie Wonder Woman. Bunch of got a Hogue pinup sticker, bunch of Smoky Mountain Knife Work stickers, all that good stuff.
Cool.
So, and then we have an Issuing Stitches, Hank. What is everybody making fun of the Delica again? You shut up talking bad about the Delica. Exactly.
They're feeling bad for Colin. He has to listen to us.
Yeah. Colin's like, what is happening? All right. So Issuing Stitches, Hank. And tonight, I really wanted to keep this one, guys. This is probably my favorite, but because the knife is black, I went with the black, Hank. And you got tacos. Nice. Very nice. I had Mexican for lunch, so that fits. Got some avocado on there and some tacos. Very nice. Got microfiber on the back, red. Very cool. Awesome. Thank you for sending this along, Mr. Bobby. I appreciate that. And then the knife. Kevin's going to probably have something bad to say about it, but there's nothing wrong with this knife. Well, you have something bad to say about everything, so I'm just saying.
What are you talking about? What knife?
The knife I'm about to show. This is the Miguron Acri or Acri or Acri or Acri or something. Cool, yeah, it's a really nice knife. Feels great in the hand. Again, it's strictly a front flipper, but the action's pretty good. I mean, I'm not doing terrible at it right now. It's a decent knife. Yeah, perfect time, but it's Monday, Rusty, but you could use it on Taco Tuesday for sure.
That's what he said.
There's your rules, guys. Well, I cannot scroll up. Here we go with this stupid scroll up thing. I did this to me 2 weeks ago. I cannot scroll up. So I was going to put the rules on there, but I can't.
Don't worry about it. You want me to read them?
Yeah, sure.
Rules. One guess only, please. Closest without going over will win. In case of a tie, here will be a knife off. Please be over 18 and have a USA mailing address.
Thank you for reading that.
How about if you are international, I'll pay for it.
Oh, crud.
Would you do that?
You always got to do something. Kevin's going to pay for the international folks, guys.
If somebody international wins. I just like to, I want them to be involved.
Yep. I do it mostly because I know in some cases this thing is going to be, because it's locking, it's going to be confiscated, but that's up to you.
No, you just got to tighten the pivot down or just send it to me if that happens.
All right, cool. I'll take care. I'll do that. So it does have a crown spine, which is crazy for this level of a knife. This is like $45 or some nonsense. And it's got a crown spine. That's pretty cool. So, shoot, you would ask me.
DC 35.
What? Oh, yeah, it is. DC 35.
Really?
That's it is. I think that's right. I got to look it up now.
Okay. I was gonna say they used that on that one knife. That's what I thought of it.
I'm pretty sure that's what it is.
What?
Yeah, DC 53. DC 53.
It's like a D2 sort of variant. It's supposed to be a little bit better edge retention, but less something. I don't know.
Yeah, I agree, Sinister. It is a fantastic knife for the money. I absolutely agree with that.
Right, it's he tells us what he thinks of the stout.
What is it?
Oh man,
what did I miss?
I was just saying, Neves Knives could tell him about DC 53.
Yeah, there you go. It is a Miguron Acri is the knife we're giving away. So one guess only. I'm going to give a range. Closest without going over will be your wiener. And
what wiener? What was that Y start knife for then?
It's not the giveaway tonight. It'll be given away. I said I haven't reviewed it yet, so I got to review it first. Then it'll be given away.
Well, that Micron's a good knife. That looks like a good knife. So
it's a very good knife.
Chicken dinner.
All right, I'm writing down stuff. Give me just a second here.
I bet you Todd Carr wins if he's here.
All right, here we go, guys. Keith, go ahead and give me. Boss caught me watching the live stream earlier. Wasn't happy. Tell your boss to watch the live stream, and he'll smile because we're weird.
That's how it feels, Mr.
Yep. So Ebony of Fold, what we'll do is we'll give a range, and you get one guess in that range. Here's the start. If you guess twice, I'm going to disallow it. So don't do that. One guess. All right. So your range is 175 to 375. And Keith, I will text you, and Kevin and Colin, I am putting the number in the private chat right
There's
now.
A private chat.
Yeah, there's a private chat.
I
hope it's private.
Yeah, you can switch from whatever to
All
private.
right, Keith, I'm coming over to you.
Okay, you want me to say it out loud, right? That's what you said?
No, I don't. There you go, Keith. You got it coming to you, buddy. It'll take probably a second to get from here to where you are. I don't know if you wanted me to say where you are, so I didn't. Dun, dun, dun. All right. So, yeah, guys, so you get that awesome Hank. I love that taco Hank. You get the KnivesFAST and everybody else swag, and you get the Miguron Acree. All right. Maybe I should be paying attention.
Keeping an eye on it.
Now, let's see. Apparently the boss is gone, though, because Sharp Thoughts came back. So,
Well,
all right, don't forget, guys, one guess.
Ooh.
oh, I see one.
Close.
Pretty close. Is that Hank
doing better than me? I'm still trying to get back to the beginning. It's finally letting me scroll. So
is the Hank fuzzy?
Is the Hank fuzzy? It's not on the taco side, but on the microfiber side, it is fuzzy.
You gotta have microfiber. A Hank without microfiber is a useless.
It's like a day without sunshine.
You gotta have microfiber, especially if you have glasses or knives or anything. I mean, come on. Might as well have a what's it called? What are those things called? Bandana in your pocket.
A what? Oh, a bandana. I thought you said a banana in my pocket.
If you don't need a microfiber, you might as well just have bandana, so you don't even need.
Got it.
You might need to let people vote twice. Looks like no one's voting anymore or guessing.
No guessing twice.
Okay.
Don't listen to Colin. I was just kidding. Y'all can listen to Colin. Just don't guess twice.
Dumb.
We had enough close ones, I think. Closest will win.
Oh, so. I see a real close one there.
Yep.
I hadn't seen that one yet. You probably already did, so I'm behind because
what's up, Lewis?
I'm on the struggle bus. All right, guys, let's give it about 30 seconds. If you have not guessed, there you go. If you have not guessed, do it now. It's between 175 and 375. One guess. If you have not done it, please do so. It's not microfiber, it's micro suede. How do you know that? Did you come over here and look at the Hank? I don't know. I think this is microfiber.
What's the difference?
Bobby, which is it? Yeah, I see him guessing there. He just guessed. Is this microfiber or micro suede? I don't know. Here, I'll clean my glasses with it and make sure it works.
Can you wash them?
I do.
I've washed the microfiber cloth before.
What?
I've washed the microfiber cloth before.
Well, I mean a Hank with microfiber. I don't know. I just feel like does it ruin the absorption thing? Well, they don't absorb shit anyway. They just wipe away stuff. So I don't know.
All right, Keith, let's put a stop up there when you get a second. I know I just texted you.
It's Micro Jackson.
What is it?
Mr. McKenzie. It's neither. It's Micro Jackson.
Micro Jackson.
That's great.
Wash, but no fabric softener, says Stacy. You can wash them 2 or 3 times before they lose their ability to be micro.
Yeah, then they become mini.
Stop is on the screen, so no more guesses, please. I think, let's see if we'll put the number up here, and then we'll see if Kevin and Colin agree with Keith here. And I think I do. The number is 207. And I saw D2 Arca Ara at 206, and so did Keith, and so did Kevin, and so did Colin. Very good.
That's
D2, welcome. I mean, welcome. Congratulations, man. So I need you, D2, I need you to send me an email, knivesfast@gmail.com, knivesfast@gmail.com. Give me your full name and your address. Some people sometimes give me 207. What kind of number is that? It's the one that was the winning number. That's exactly what it is. Yeah.
Bobby answered, by the way.
Some people will, what did he say?
He said they're pretty much the same. One is 100% polyester and one is 100% polyester and polyamide or something like that.
Polyamide.
Keeps jumping on me.
I believe you. I can't find it, but I believe you. So they're similar. Okay. Oh, I see it. Polyester and polyamide. Well, there's the email address for you there, Mr. D2, and we'll get this stuff out to you. And I believe he lives in the Continentals, Kevin, so I don't think you have to worry about it. So I believe so, at least. I'm not positive.
If he doesn't, let me know. Easy.
So close, Joe. And I also saw Sharp Thoughts at 204. It'd have been funny if his boss got mad and then he came back on and won. But thanks, guys, for hanging out. Now, don't forget, guys, one last time, if you have not set a reminder or have not subscribed to the email stuff, go do it. The Divo Stout. Go to divoknives.com. Go to the bottom of the page, put your email address in, and then we'll send you info. But again, already we know. Oh, look at my eye through there. Already we know that this is dropping on April 9th at 1 p.m. And probably what's going to happen in my life is something is going to come up on that day. Like I'm going to have to work a game that day, probably a baseball game. So yeah, but I'll get it taken care of.
We'll reserve one for you.
There you go. Yeah. That works. There you go. DivoKnives.com. Check it out. Thanks, Keith. Keith has been killing it, guys. Everybody give Keith a round of applause. Matter of fact, we'll give Keith. I'm going to give you a round of applause here. I'm so slow at it, but here we go. There you go. All right.
Thanks,
Keith is the man. He always is. Keith volunteered. Kevin, which time zone is 1 p.m.? Is it Eastern time?
Eastern time zone.
Eastern time.
There you go. Thank you very much. Hey, guys, we had fun. Colin, thank you for jumping in. I know you've been traveling, man. It always sucks when you travel.
Yeah.
I get exhausted when I do that. So I appreciate it, man. But I'm excited for this thing, Colin. I told Kevin I think I'm going with the Stonewash and the black micarta and Stonewash. Just I like the black, but I just every time I see the bolsters and that stainless look, it just looks all. I mean, not stainless. You know what I mean?
That's my pick too.
I think that's the one I'm leaning towards. So I just think it looks gorgeous, and you know I don't mind it on either one, Kevin. But hold that one up again. I think the logo on the pivot actually looks super cool on that one. I think I would leave it, even though you're sending a flat one. I think, but if I got the black one, I would switch it because of the white letters. I think I
actually like it better on the black one.
Do you?
So that's the thing. Everybody can choose what they want.
Yeah, I agree. That's really cool for sure. Kev's is the one for me. Well, he's not selling that one, unfortunately. I don't think.
Yeah, we're not doing this one.
Yeah, but you get the general idea with the one in his hand. But the black and copper for Stacy, very cool. Yeah, guys, tell us real quick before we go off, if you're getting one, which one are you leaning towards at this point? Of course, I'll probably change my mind. Thank you, D2, and don't forget to send me that email.
I'm going to keep the
clip on the correct side.
You will have that option, so that's true.
Oh, that's awesome, Greg. People are very kind guessing for others. I think that's pretty awesome.
Yeah, that's for sure. Getting the black
Keith is awesome. Thanks, D2, for saying that. Black micarta and stonewashed. Okay. Yeah.
One.
That's
I
kind
don't have
of
enough micarta.
another one.
Leaving
Black
that way.
micarta and stonewash. I don't have enough micarta leaving that way. Okay.
Copper. Judging
Black
by the
micarta and
sneaky
stonewash. There's
unit, it looks
well,
like
I
it's
don't
gonna
know if
be
you're
the-
right, Kevin. Look,
I
so
agree.
far, black micarta and stonewash is pretty freaking popular here.
Yeah,
There's a copper one.
that's good. I feel like the micartas are gonna probably be the most popular,
I
honestly.
think so too.
I thought
Sharp
the
thoughts.
copper and black would be. We'll see.
Thank you, Sharp Thoughts. I
but-
appreciate it, man. There probably it may be as early as tomorrow. I'll put up a full picture of the knife very soon.
Nice D2.
Black
Let's go
micarta,
there.
black micarta and
Nice.
stonewash,
Nice.
copper black wash.
Black
Time to
micarta,
make dinner. Very
stonewash,
cool.
Black micarta. Yeah, there's gonna be more. Mr. McKenzie.
Colin, are you there?
There's gonna be
Mr.
more
McKenzie
micartas than anything
Colin, are you
available.
there? He's still flicking the knife, so he's
Still here,
definitely
buddy.
there.
People only buy 2 options. Does that change the minimum?
So let's just say
No.
that everybody loads up on the on 2 options. He's saying. Then what happens?
Yeah. Well, then we just have to
Buy the
sell
others.
it.
Right.
Yeah, like we still have to buy them all, and then we just sell whatever the ones that didn't do well.
Are you
I don't think
limiting?
so.
Are you limiting at all the 4 options?
Well, we were gonna. So I think we'll just adjust on the fly because you can edit your quantities as much as you want. So I think we'll set it at 100
Right.
per model, and then we'll see if we're 10 hours in, and we see, all 100 of this were ordered and only 5 of this were ordered. Well, then we can move some inventory to that so that more people can order that. You know what I mean?
Makes sense. Yep.
There's no reason to limit ourselves if it helps us. Like, you know what I mean? So we'll follow the trends on that day and we'll figure it out. If for some
Very
reason
cool.
0 people order a version, then we'll wipe that version. But like if 5 people order,
I
it,
don't
we
think
have to
that's
order
happening.
them.
Yeah, I don't
I
think
think
you'll
we'll
have.
get some orders of everyone, and
I
if
think
we
you're
have
right.
a bunch of whatever, then that's the one we'll sell at shows and sell later, and we'll have stuff to sell later, which would be good. So let's just make sure we get enough orders to make this happen.
Yeah.
Please.
That's the thing.
Oh, there you go. There you go, Mr. McKenzie. I'll work on it. A Mach 51 lapel pin. Maybe that'll sell.
Ah,
No.
that
okay.
would be cool, actually. Not bad. Not
You
bad.
did the pivot.
By the
wheel.
way, I wanted to thank. I didn't get to thank him while he was here, but if you guys didn't see Saturday Night Live, JB did his unboxing of the one he bought from me. I let him buy the 3rd prototype. I had thought about literally. I had this crazy thought about sending this to the other one of the knife modders and saying do something, and then I was going to auction it off. And then JB was like, "Man, I'd really like to buy one," and he's just been so good to me that I'm like, "Nope, that's what we're doing." So if he wants to mod it, he can mod it. But I'm torn as to whether I'm going to do the River's Edge cutlery, the military theme. Have you seen that on mine?
On what?
On the one that I kept for me.
The green.
Yeah, the green with the star and bar on it.
Oh yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
You're not going to keep one stock?
Well, I only have one, so if I want to modify one, then I got to do it. Yeah, the other one is going to it's still in here in whoever's pouch this is, and it's going to my friend that helped me out. So,
All right.
yep. So, I don't know.
Well,
I'm going back and forth. Here's the thing. I was hoping they would be out there my whole thing was I wanted them to be out there because I wanted to see how people would modify them. I was so excited to see what people were going to do. And it's just, so Kevin, there's part of me that definitely wants to do it because I want to see one modified. I just, I get what you're saying. Then I won't have
build Tempest knives up and then resurrect the Mach 51.
Yeah, it'll be different though. If I do it again, it'll be different. I've listened to the people. I don't think you'll ever see this one again. Not like this. I don't think it would sell just based on the comments. I don't, unless some manufacturer decides to let me do like 100 knife run. Well,
that's the thing. You build your company, you build that relationship, and at some point, maybe you can get a company to just do 100.
Somebody will agree to do 100, then you know I would only need to buy basically 50 of them or whatever, and then we'll. Sorry, Mr. McKenzie.
See, that's why you should have. Yeah, that's probably why you should have done it as a. Well, I'm not saying you should have.
Originally. I don't
done a pre-order instead of a Kickstarter. You could have probably went to QSP and been like, "Hey, I only got enough to buy."
No, trust me, I had that conversation. It had to be 200.
Yeah, but they already made the prototypes for me.
I understand. I never got to 100 anyway. I only sold 68 or some nonsense, 72 or something. See you, Keith.
Yeah, but that would have got you enough to order 150 or something.
Yeah, I understood.
It would have worked with you if that was the only option.
We talked about it.
But we didn't have that option because Kickstarter's not going to give you the money.
Right. So no doubt. So
anyway, who cares?
I agree. It's always going to be there because I really believe. I thank you, Mr. McKenzie.
If I were a Chinese
What's up, gosh. Hey man.
I said hi earlier, man.
I believe firmly that this is a great knife. And the original version, thank you, smart Alec. The original version was an aluminum liner lock, and it would have been probably closer to $140, $150. And I think that would have sold. I really do. The combination comment I got over and over again was the looks combined with the price. So,
all right,
who knows?
That could just be people coming up with a reason to not buy it.
Yeah, no doubt.
Because
so you're saying I can't believe anything? I don't know.
Well, I'm just saying if I didn't want to hurt your feelings, I'd say, well it's the price.
You're not going to hurt my feelings. If you don't like it, you don't like it. It's just that simple. I'm
not talking about me. Of course, I'm going to tell you exactly what I think. But
yeah, like for example, there's a knife that that I can't stand, and you love it. And
I don't know what this knife is.
You know what knife it is? The knife that doesn't fit my hands. That didn't pass the CEO test.
The variant.
Yeah, I hate that knife.
You hate the knife? I thought you.
Well, I don't. I like the knife, but I'm not going to buy one. How about that? Because I can't.
A 1/4 inch hands fit.
It doesn't feel good in my hand.
Feels great in my hand. I get it. That's fine.
It doesn't feel good in my hand, but it's not a bad. It's a great knife. It is a great. It is the action. The action is great on that knife.
I have a custom, so trust me, I like.
Where'd you get those scales from on that?
He made them.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he made them himself. I love this knife.
Yeah, that's cool.
I thought the same thing when I saw it, but in hand, it feels amazing to me.
Yeah, I thought that weird cutout on the handle was going to be awkward, but it was fine.
It depends on your hand size, apparently, because my finger lands perfectly in there, and it just doesn't touch any corner or edge or anything. And I think that's where Casey had issue. His hand was like curling up on shit.
Yeah,
don't have that problem.
Well, it's. Thank you for the tip, Mr. McKenzie. I'll check it out. It was jabbing me. If it was rounded, that would be the perfect knife.
It is rounded.
If that cutout was I mean if it was like a crescent.
Why? I don't understand how it makes an issue at all. It's just
Kevin, when you pull out 2/3 of the knives you have that have like a choil kind of thing, is it square or is it rounded?
It's flat though. It's just like.
Is this square or is this rounded? What is this?
Imagine this handle was just straight across.
Help me here.
I hear you.
Hold on. Just imagine it was straight across like the stout here. There's no difference except your finger just sits deeper into the handle. It's absolutely super comfortable.
But it's wider. It's wider. So my second finger wants to sit on that corner and it just jabs me.
But I thought you had big hands. Why was your second finger?
I'm saying, forget it. I give up.
Maybe it's worse on the G10 or something. Because the fat carbon ones I have, like my custom and this, are very, very chamfered right here. It's very like corner.
Well, I saw he's coming out with a second knife that has the exact same thing. So I also don't look just to prove I'm consistent. just to prove I'm consistent.
Yeah,
I don't like it on the
cormorant,
cormorant either.
That knife is a piece of hot garbage anyway, so it doesn't matter.
The one knife Kevin and I agree on. I am picky on ergos. I will admit that.
Everybody's picky on ergos. If it doesn't fit your damn hand, if it's not comfortable, you're not gonna like the
square
knife.
finger, round hole. Square hole, round finger. This is more like it, Mr. McKenzie. Oh gosh. All right. Well, this is officially the longest KF live ever. Ray has been going for almost an hour.
I'm here.
Yeah, it's because you're here. My wife probably is wondering if I died. Surprised she hasn't walked in and asked.
Now
if I
you
was
can
dead.
find that knife everywhere. What knife? You can't find the variant anywhere.
I can't find the variant anywhere. What's he talking about? All right, quick, Lewis.
Too picky, admit it. Of course, we're both too picky. That's how I keep my collection down, Stacy. That's how I keep my wallet.
I love it. The best live ever. You have weird, whatever the word is, Mr. McKenzie. Weird standards. The cormorant, yes, the cormorant is available if you want a cormorant. And there is the titanium version coming out.
I even got one in for free from White Mountain Knives, and I'll tell you, it's hot garbage.
Garbage. It's not. It's definitely not my favorite at all.
I think I just gave it away.
Thanks, Greg. You gave it away?
I don't remember, but
did you give it away?
So bad. And that's how I feel about the Begleiter XL. God awful. Just a big cormorant. The button isn't like the reason why. Before you end this, the reason why the Malibu is so good is because of that cutout around the button. You see that cutout?
Yeah.
So when you slide across it like this, you're not like just pushing a button in. On the Kaisers,
it's just random buttons.
Not on the original, but on the Begleiter XL, it just sticks out of the scale.
Well, now the Assassin.
Yeah, they're starting to do it now.
Yeah, the Assassin's got the relief.
Because it as a lefty, if I go to reverse flick this, my finger is right on top of the button. But with the button being in that recess, I don't put any pressure on it, so I can still flick it if I want, right? This doesn't actually have a reverse flick. I can probably do it there. But on those ones where the button just sticks out of the scale, my finger is just depressing the button. And
you got you.
And it just flops out.
And this button, even with the recess, that button still sticks out quite a bit.
Yeah. So you're just going to put pressure on it, and then it'll engage.
Totally
or
agree. Now,
Begleiter XL is too big, and it had freaking giant steel liners sticking out the sides and shit. It just come on.
Yeah, I agree, Greg. Overrated is a bit more fair. I agree. It's not hot garbage. It's
garbage. I thought overrated was a bit more than fair.
Yeah.
I don't know, because I'm an asshole, and I just say it's garbage.
He just admitted it. So I'm going to wrap it up with this. Since I brought up the variant, you have to remember what is like my favorite ergonomic knife. Okay.
That one, apparently.
Pretty much. You know that. And so why? When I'm in this grip or in this grip, I have a nice cradle for my finger. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. It feels like my finger is supposed to go in there. That variant with that square, it feels like it's an afterthought. It's cut out for the shape of the hole. It's not cut out for your hand.
But that's your hand. My hand fits it perfectly. This feels like a glove in my hand right now.
Colin, help me tell him he's wrong.
He hasn't handled one.
It's the most ergonomic knife ever made.
He's talking
that is. Yeah, I thought you were talking about that one. Which one is that?
That's
the Native 5. Yeah.
Yep. The fluted one and everything.
So what?
The fluted carbon fiber one.
And again,
this is G10. I have the fluted carbon.
And again, another favorite for me. Same thing.
I don't own any Spider Codes, so just
Mannix 2 is I've got 2 Mannix 2s because these guys Mannix 2s are awesome.
I have a Mannix 2 as well. That's great.
Yep.
This is the most ergonomic knife right here.
Why don't you sell me that?
I'm not gonna sell you this. And if I did, it would be like $1,200. I do have a buddy who might be selling one if you're interested, but he's gonna want probably that. It's a newer Magna Cut one.
And then of
Maybe
course
after
there's
the
my
pre-order. I'm just kidding.
and then of course there's one of my new favorites, the Beg Glider 2.
What?
Because
The regular
it's rounded.
big letter?
This is the 2.
That one
The
just
second version.
Oh yeah.
It is.
See, look, Addicted to Knives agrees. He says it fits like a glove in his hand too.
All right.
It's your hand size, man. Yours just doesn't work with it. That's fine. Don't go bashing.
Jared
the knife.
has officially passed Metal Complex. Wow.
He's already at past 90.
Okay, according to Sharp Thoughts. There you go.
Wow.
Maybe that's why he's too busy to tell me what he thinks of the knife.
Yeah, maybe so. You're probably never going to get your knife back.
He literally will not respond. Like, he just hearts my shit now and laughs at it.
He so I put up pictures of my the little teaser picture of my knife.
89.9 thousand.
Gosh, I put up the little teaser picture of my knife, and his reply was question marks.
Who is this?
Jared. His reply on my post was a bunch of question marks. I'm like, all right. Yeah, that's a lot of subs considering I'm still trying to get to 3,000.
Yeah, dude, it's insane. He went from 30 to 70 and now he's at 90.
I asked everybody to go find me. Oh, look, I lost 2 during the live. Great.
But he has like 8, like how many million views does he have on that EXO video now? That's what's buying him all the subs right now.
No clue.
You have that many people watching a video, you're going to have people hit sub, I guess. I don't know.
Lewis, I get it, man. You like the knife. It doesn't fit me.
I know, but see, you're saying the knife is, I don't know, whatever.
Okay, the knife is.
I do, and you got to just add "for me" at the end of everything.
For me,
Nobody
for
will
me.
get mad at you. That's what I do. I was like, "This knife sucks." For me.
Thanks, Sharp Thoughts. I appreciate it. Can you get Jared to send me a few subs, Sharp Thoughts? Just call him real quick and. Oh gosh,
ask him to buy him on whatever app he's buying them on. You know.
The views of our guest are not necessarily those of the host of the channel. Okay, fine. Although maybe.
I'm gonna give him shit till he tells me what he thinks of
He also has a short with the EXO working all the algorithm angles. Okay.
I think I'm supposed to be on his live stream Wednesday, actually.
Oh, cool.
I don't know if he's too big time for me now or what, but we'll see.
Yeah, you can't.
I wonder if it's his process or something. Like he's like, I'm not going to talk to you about the knife until I do the review. Or I have no idea. It's so weird.
No clue.
But he's had it since Thursday and will not answer me when I say like, "How do you like it?" I was like, "Did you open it?" He's like, "I've had it since Thursday. It's been in pocket every day." I'm like, "Oh, you like it?" Nothing. He just sends like a laugh. He sends like a laugh face, and then I'm like, "Okay, I just want to make sure you don't hate it." He just hearts my message.
Oh, I don't know, man. He answered me, so
like
maybe he doesn't like it.
I sent him another one that was like just a gif of me being like, "Okay, I give up," and he hearts that, and it's like, "God damn it, dude. You're driving me nuts." He obviously either hates it or he really likes it. I don't know. I can't figure it out.
Yeah, I don't disagree, Mr. McKenzie. That was a big
incredible bought his subs.
that was a big part of that giveaway. Kind of rocketed him like crazy.
I don't think it did.
I think it really did.
What giveaway?
He lost the knife and doesn't want to tell you, says D2.
Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. Like I know Jared pretty well.
He lost the screw in his carpet and he doesn't want to tell you.
Like I would call him a friend, so it's really weird that he's like just not even.
Colin, you missed
some weird reason.
You missed that. Kevin
he's just messing with me. Maybe, but it's been like 4 days, dude.
He's going for suspense, says Bees. Colin, he had me take the scale off and I lost the screw in my carpet. So I spent 10 minutes of the live crawling around on the floor.
Right. And you know what? It probably was a bad idea to bring it up here because now he's going to see this and be like, now I'm not going to tell him for another 4 days. He's milking you for every bit. I know. Whatever. Fuck you, Jared.
I told you we weren't. I told you this one was not going to be PG, guys. I told you.
I had to curse. Sorry. It was necessary.
No, good.
At least it was at the end, you know.
Buying subs never works out for people that do that. YouTube eventually finds out. Yeah,
We were just
probably.
kidding. I don't actually think Jared
yeah.
did that.
Nope, I don't either. I don't know what the heck he is doing, but I don't think he did that.
He has videos that go viral every once in a while. That video has.
Yeah, but how?
The last time I looked, it was 5 million views. That's insanity for
my reviews. My reviews
because
might get like
title the most illegal knife ever. Like, of course, people are gonna watch that.
Gotcha. So I need to like. Let's see. I don't know. This knife is made out of bologna. I don't know. Maybe just something like that.
Yeah, but nobody would care about that.
I gotta back it up.
Like, this knife is named after a pig.
That's it.
This knife is named after
gold.
One half of the comedy duo Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
Okay, fine. All right, guys. Well, I got to wrap it up. The video with millions of views is what did it. Period. Okay.
Yeah. That's
all right.
Exactly what it is.
Yeah. I don't disagree. It's still PG-13, says Andrew. Very good.
But he was doing it before that. Like, he was at 10K and then jumped to 30, then jumped to 70, and now he jumped to 90. But he's always had some video that, like, just fucking tons of people watch. Like, he's good at naming videos. What do you want me to do? People like him. I like him. It's hard not to watch his videos. He's good.
I can't ever think of anything creative. If I mean, like when I review this one, really cool knife. I don't know. I
agree. It's hard unless something like organically comes to me about it. It's hard to like make a good title name or something. Like,
I guess
I can only use the title. This knife made me want to be right-handed. Like, I've already used it twice.
That's a good one. That's a good one, Steve. That's a good one. I should use that. Coperlight said, "Here's the title for my next review." As a matter of fact, since this one's wavy and it looks a little bit, oh, come on, what happened? I didn't click on that. I clicked on that.
To Emler a couple of weeks ago, and he found a way to.
Is this knife better than bacon?
It's truly better than bacon. Yeah,
that's a good one. I'll use that. I'm going to do it.
But you got to hold up a Kaiser horn so it actually makes
sense.
sense.
No, I get it, Mr. McKenzie. I'm creative in some ways.
Must use the pig knife.
coming up with the Mach 51 was creative, but I'm saying I'm not creative at naming things. Yeah, as a matter of fact, the Mach 51 had like 12 names.
Don't egg him on, okay? He was a little too creative with the Mach 51.
Why did I invite you on here? I mean, literally, that seems to be the problem. So
let's keep his creativity down, okay?
Keep it in checks. The Kaiser horn, yeah.
Yeah, the bacon knife. That's what that thing is. It's a freaking bacon knife.
All right, guys, I got to wrap it. Colin, you probably need to get some rest, brother. So do I.
Yeah, I'm heading straight to bed, guys.
Yeah, man. I appreciate you coming on here. The stout is legit.
Check it out.
I didn't have anything negative to say other than the things I already talked to Kevin about that you guys are addressing, like this little corner right here and the pocket clip thing about, being able to take those replacement clips. Yeah. Thank you.
Well, I appreciate it, man.
Other than that, I'm digging it, man. Yeah, very much so. So I'm probably, Kevin, I'll get it boxed up here in a couple minutes and get it ready to drop tomorrow. So
yeah. What was your thing in the review you wanted to change? Sorry for you.
No, just I didn't have the sheet when I did my review, and I felt like I would have been put together a little bit better. Okay. I just was kind of stumbling and stammering, trying to get all the facts off of the web. No, that's okay.
Last night, kind of because of you. So
no, I just said if I'd had that sheet, I think it would have been a little more fluid. That's all I was saying.
No, I wish
I'm not going to re-record it. It is if anybody's seen my reviews, they know you get whatever's rambling out of my brain at the moment. So
as long as the money I sent you is in your account and it's positive, we're good, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. That's great. Jared got popular on YouTube after he hit 1 million subs on OnlyFans. Okay. I don't want to know. All right.
Right?
Yeah, there you go. All right. Thank you guys so much. Appreciate all the support, all the super chats, all the fun, and thanks for watching.